Or sound effect. Yeah. Krista Marie. Alethea.
Lights low, bass hit, truth in the room. Whispers get loud when we break through. Lights low, bass hit, truth in the room. Whispers get loud when we break through. This is reality, with Krista Marie. Hot takes, good vibes, come sit with me. Secret stories, truth on repeat. Pull up, tune in, feel that beat. No filter, no shade, just a story. Reality with Krista Marie.
Or sound effect. Yeah. Krista Marie. Alethea.
Lights low, bass hit, truth in the room. Whispers get loud when we break through. Lights low, bass hit, truth in the room. Whispers get loud when we break through. This is reality, with Krista Marie. Hot takes, good vibes, come sit with me. Secret stories, truth on repeat. Pull up, tune in, feel that beat. Airport sound effect. Yeah. Krista Marie. Reality. Lights low, bass hit, truth in the room. Whispers get loud when we break through. This is reality with Krista Marie. Hot takes, good vibes, come sit with me. Secret stories, truth on repeat. Pull up, tune in, feel that beat. No filter, no shade, just a story. Reality with Krista Marie. Krista Marie. Airport sound effect. Yeah. Krista Marie. Reality. Lights low, bass hit, truth.
Airport sound effect. Yeah. Krista Marie.
Happy Monday. I'm here. I was on time, I swear I was. And then I was like, nobody was here, so I went and I found my weed. It's like a little bit. Now we're here. We're talking about the Ultimate Girls Trip, and it was pretty fucking boring. So I don't know how much I'm going to talk about it. See how you guys like it. Hey, Mimir. Yeah, it dropped. See, we have to see if I didn't even watch it yet. But I got notes. Hi, Joel, if you're watching. Today's my mommy's birthday. Say hi to your mom, everybody. Mm-hmm. Let me turn Instagram on. We're live on all the platforms, including Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and TikTok. And we are talking, like I said, about my girl trip. This is 231, and this is YouTube. But I am live on all 5 platforms, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 o'clock. And then usually in the afternoon, probably going to talk true crime. Saturday, I talked Lindsay Clancy with our friend Sarah Bahu from the Addams Family back in the day. It's a really good episode. We're going to do part 2 on Wednesday because there's so much to talk about. We didn't realize how much. And then the K-Cat and then the defense started their case today. So it was like driving me nuts not to watch it, but that's okay. But yeah, I watched Ultimate Girls Trip. I don't know who watched it yet, but I'll tell you what happened. It was pretty boring. It's not even worth watching, honestly. It's really fucking stupid. Like, I don't know what we're doing. I mean, like, it's not, there's no like, real drama. It's like stupid, like, manufactured drama. You know what I mean? So it's like they don't even, I don't know, like, they fake fight. Like, your stupid fight on the fucking bus with Teresa. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Like, that Vicky and Teresa, like, she's like, oh yeah, you made me mad. And then in the confessional, she's like, yeah, because you told me that I, I know I look the most different than all the housewives in the last 20 years, or who changed the most. Because they're talking about the cardboard cutout. So again, why the fuck is that even like? What is that? Who cares? Like, who the fuck cares? You know what I mean? Um, so somebody tells Teresa to be mad about it. And Teresa's like, I process things. I think about it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that made me mad. And then I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? What'd you say? Right, because of love you. Are you writing me a check or something? If you're writing me a check, I'll take it. Um, I know who you guys are talking to, but yeah. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let me get my notes because I emailed them to myself. I was stuff. And then I sent a bunch of reels, like a bunch of them. So we have a bunch of it. We'll go over them because you guys will probably get bored with this. Oh, and Nate can't. This episode though that made me mad. They did a montage, or what's it called? What's that to Dana? You know how they said $25,000 sunglasses, and they showed that. But like, why do you think that Dana's the mouse costume? Wouldn't that be funny if it was? I mean, like, I would thought it would be funny. Wait, where's my All right, hold on. I'm gonna come over to you guys so I can see the chat. Copy and paste them real quick. Another one. Sorry. Um, Kathy, you were watching on Saturday morning. We're gonna try to. I'm gonna try not to interrupt her and stuff. We're like missing each other with with one part of the instruction. And what my interpretation of her being free and home is her different. But anyway, no big deal. Okay. So who's here? And who saw the show so I know. Giselle's a fucking joke, wasn't she? Like, fucking joke. Giselle is like, who are you? Like, you're literally gonna call Vicky the fuck out. And Vicky was like, go home. Like, Vicky's iconic, and you're gonna fucking try to start shit with her. Vicky was like, I'm not playing. I'm not like Vicky was not fucking with her. But so we're leaving the OC, okay? And we're going to Beverly Hills, which is Kyle's group, which nobody fucking cares, Kyle. Like, I don't even know why you're here. It should be Lisa Vanderpump or Dana. Like, if you're gonna show people, like, do not talk about Dana's sunglasses and not have Dana on there. I mean, it's just crazy. So, but anyway, so they're going to Beverly Hills, right? And it's like they're all at the top of they're meeting at the rooftop, and in the confessionals, the ladies are like, they're like, yeah, we're leaving the OC, you know, and they're just like they're talking about how like the whole Funko party, whatever, and then Tamara got fired, but like so on the top of the roof though, like it's Teresa, Lisa, it's all of them. They all are on the roof meeting up, and Teresa and everybody's like, hi everybody, like it's just like oh kiss here, kiss there, blah blah blah, and then Teresa and Lisa are becoming like best friends. It seems like. And they're all talking about, oh, let me see your asses, blah blah blah. And they're all like looking at each other's asses, and I'm like, so everybody's getting along, right? Nobody's fighting, right? Fine. They're flashing back to Cordell and how like the whole group of them is married or are divorced except for Lisa. And they're all sitting down and they're waiting, and they're like all of a sudden they're like they flash over to where Kyle is, and Kyle is there, and she's like um crying, and Vicky walks up to her and she's like, what's wrong? And she's like, it's our 30-year anniversary. It's like, what bitch? It's your 30-year anniversary. No, it's not. You're no longer together. It is not your 30-year anniversary, Kyle. You're not together. I don't care what the fuck he texted you. And how dare you say that he texted you, I don't know what happened with us. What do you mean? She fell in love with a woman, Mauricio. Remember? She left you for a woman, who she's still with, by the way. That's what the fuck happened. So no, Kyle, it's not your fucking anniversary. You get lost. Like, I get messing with that shit, dude. Like, she's such a joke. And Vicky's like, I thought you guys were forever. And then we go into her and Don. And yeah, I fucking know that fucking Don, that you left Don for Brooks, remember? That's all we need to remember. We don't need to go flashback and go, I should stop saying you should still be with Don. Don doesn't want to be with you anymore. Like, you left him for Brooks, the guy who died about cancer. Okay? And then, so, like, for you to sit there and say shit to, like, to Kyle, like, oh, I understand. She's like, I still think about Don every time, every anniversary, every birthday. And, like, Kyle's still crying. She's like, and I thought me and Mauricio were together for to be forever. No, what do you mean? Yeah, so did everybody else, but you fell in love with a woman. Stop acting like you don't know what happened, Kyle. We don't know where we went wrong. Yeah, you do. Remember? The psychic already told us, Kyle. We don't need you to tell us. He emotionally stopped fucking fulfilling you. And he's a kitty cat fucker, remember? He's a weirdo kitty cat fucker. So, like, who gives a fuck about Mauricio? Oh, I'm crying about it. Like, what are you crying for? Shut up. Does your bitch know you're crying? By the way, and like, look at you dressed up. Like, why do you have to dress like you're a lesbian now? What happened to Kyle that was a pretty Kyle? She was pretty. Now all of a sudden she don't care about her hair. It's like flat chested now. The sense went. There's a scene of her and Portia rolling around in the bed, and I'm like, oh god. Then it reminded me of like other lesbians now. Lesbians. That's annoying. So annoying. No, you're not. You're bi. No, you're not. I don't know what it is, but you're not bi. You're sexually attracted to women. I don't know. Emotionally attracted. I don't know what the fuck she is, but stop acting like you and Mauricio are like this, like, forever couple. You fucking, for some reason, found with somebody else. He's been fucking other bitches for the entire time, probably because you won't do the kitty cat fucking shit. And that's it. Like, Kyle, like, I don't want to hear it. Nobody cares anymore. Nobody fucking cares about your stupid storyline with stupid fucking Mauricio. Sorry if I keep harping on it. I'll stop now. Moving on. They're standing there talking about it. I don't care. And I don't care about Vicky and Don either. Like, psychic is the problem. Psychic is, I mean, it's not the problem. Psychic is the one who told us about it, right? We keep getting fucking flashbacks to the psychic dinner. And it's like, is this Kyle's only iconic moment? Probably. And I'll call that her most iconic moment is when the psychic told her that she was Mauricio in 18 years. And come to find out, she was right. So that's her iconic moment, that the psychic said that. And then how about how we don't want her to be there anymore? Does she know that? Does she fucking know that? When is she going to know that? Does she not fucking read the room? We don't want you here. This is not my Mount Rushmore now. I lied. Jacqueline listen, honey, pointed it out. She's right. This is not my fucking, this is not my Mount Rushmore. I think we should have taken out Kyle and put in Lisa Vanderpump. Even fucking Brandy. Even Dana. Teresa definitely should be there. Lisa Barlow, only because I like her, not because I think that Salt Lake should have anything to do with 20-year reunion. I think Luann, and I think they should have somebody else from New Jersey. I mean, from New York. And maybe somebody else, like, from, like, New Jersey. And then, like, nobody from fucking Potomac. Maybe Karen. But Kenya instead of Portia. Or Nene instead of Portia. And then maybe Kenya, too. Both of them. And that's it. You know what I mean? I don't know who else I forget, but, like, I feel like all of them need to go. I don't know why the other ones did. I mean, they probably asked them, but they probably couldn't pay them. Giselle looks so stupid. Giselle hasn't been there long enough to change. You know what I mean? She hasn't been there long enough. That Lisa is only there because I like her. You know, Giselle doesn't belong. Nobody from Potomac really belongs there. They're not iconic. They haven't done anything iconic. They're still there. My fucking wife keeps pulling out. But sorry. And then Teresa, like, trying to fake fight with Vicky is so annoying. Like, what are you doing, guys? Like, this is stupid. And that was Giselle trying to start shit. But anyway, so they're all getting on the Sprinter van, of course, the Sprinter van. And we got all these flashbacks of Sprinter vans. Like, I don't know what, like, I guess, I don't, if you're going to show back iconic moments in Sprinter vans, you need to have the people that were involved in the Sprinter van. Like Lisa Rinna, maybe even Lisa Rinna be there. You know what I mean? I just think Kyle does not belong there. Kyle's boring. She's always been fucking boring. Like, maybe you're such a liar, Camille. You're such a liar, Camille. Maybe that, you know? But anyway, so they're on the bus, and I don't know. They're like, I'm like, wait a minute, sorry, I'm like, I went too far. So all of a sudden, like Vicky's like putting her head into her computer, like trying to do her work and ignore what's going on around her. And like, if you have a 2 hour ride, then let her do her fucking work. What the fuck did I talk to you bitches for? But like everybody was getting along. All of a sudden, we have Giselle going, yeah, Vicky, I told Lisa or something about Lisa. Or Vicky said that Lisa told me that you said you're gonna keep me at arm's length. And Vicky's like, what? And she's like, yeah, you told Lisa that you're gonna keep me at arm's length. Vicky's like, I don't yeah, because of what you said, because of what you did, because you literally told, I forget what she did. Because Giselle started shit. Louis or something. I don't fucking know. Some bullshit like that. Anyway. And so Lisa ran and told her. And then now Giselle wants to tell her. And then they get this whole thing, and Giselle's like, Vicky, pay attention. Vicky's like, fight amongst yourself. Fight amongst yourself. I'm not fighting with you. I don't care. And really, she doesn't give a fuck. And really, fucking Giselle, beat it, bitch. Like, who the fuck are you? Just like Teresa, to start a fight with Vicky. Vicky is the OG. You are nobody. You're nobody. You don't fucking belong here. Get the fuck out of here. Is that my friend? Hi, friend. I forgot to send you the episode, even though it just came out today. You didn't get work. Now, they all had jobs before. I don't know. I mean, they all were married to the housewife. I mean, other, husbands. But anyway, they're on the bus, and Vicky's like not paying any attention. She's just like looking down at her notes, and she's like, "You guys fight amongst yourselves." And Vicky's like, I'm not having this conversation. And I'm like, I don't fucking blame her because Giselle, you're nobody. Like, and it's like, who cares, Lisa? Like, what are you doing? Like, yeah, she told Lisa, what would you do? If Giselle, if you started shit, I would keep you at arm's length too. Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, and Vicky, and then Giselle's all confused because Vicky doesn't care. And I think Giselle expected her to give a fuck and argue back. And Giselle's like, I don't know. She's like, speak up. Get your head out of the computer. Like, say it to her face, Giselle. You tell Vicky to her fucking face to get out of the computer and face you. Like, are you kidding me? You can say it in your confessional, but you can't say it to her face. And Giselle's like, engage. And Lisa's like, you guys should engage. And like, Vicky's like, look, I don't appreciate what you did. I don't appreciate you. I'm an honest person. And, we're flashing back to all these fights that Vicky had. And like, again, all these iconic moments, like, blah, 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 blah. And Vicky's like, look, fine, I'm sorry, whatever. I'm just keep doing arm's length. And like, that's the end of it. All of a sudden, now we got Teresa going, well, she's like, well, you had a problem with her yesterday. Somebody says that. And I'm like, who's her? And I'm like, oh, fucking Teresa. I'm like, go ahead, Teresa. What's your fucking problem? Oh, hi, Dad. She's like, she's like, what's your, and Teresa's like, well, this is the fucking dumbest thing. This is what I'm talking about. So remember when I said they walked onto that boat and they saw all their cardboard cutouts of them from their first season? And it's like, of course Teresa's changed in 20 years. She's 20 fucking years older. Of course you changed, bitch. What do you mean? Vicky says that Teresa's the one who changed the most. Okay. Teresa's like, yeah, I heard it. You said that. Teresa's, and Vicky's like, what do you mean? Yeah. What? Because I said you changed the most? You're beautiful. And Teresa's like, yeah, and Teresa's like, I don't get mad at, this is her confessional. I don't think about things. I don't get mad at them in the moment. And then I think about it, and then I get mad about it. It's like, this is what you thought about this? Or did somebody just point this out to you? Or who the fuck cares? All of you are older. You're all fucking old now. Old and washed up. Kyle. Yes, you've all changed. You're now washed up and old. Get the fuck out of here. Like, desperate fucking housewives we have. Like, this is what's happening. They are desperate to do something. It's like, this is what we're going to fight about. This is what the fuck we're going to fight about. I'm like, no, we're not. This is not worth it. I'm like, this is so stupid. Vicky's like, I am not fucking doing it. I'm like, Vicky, I don't fucking blame you, bitch. I ain't fucking doing it either. We are not doing it, me and Vicky said. I'm fucking team Vicky. We're not doing this shit. Teresa can suck a dick, dude. Literally, shove a dick in it, bitch. Like, literally, shut up. Nobody gave a fuck about you. Whoa. Whoa. No, don't tell me that. Oh my god, I'm coming out right now. We're going to have to talk about that after this. I'm going to get through this and we'll talk about that. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, and then she goes, Vicky goes, and then she brings, she's like, oh, and then you brought up the tax thing, and you said the thing about the taxes. First of all, oh, and they're like, yeah, you did bring that up to her. And everybody's like, I said, whoa. No, the fuck she didn't. Somebody asked her about jail. Fucking Portia. Portia brought it up. And then you, Teresa, she's like, because she's in the confession, she goes, yeah, I'm tired of people bringing it up. I'm tired. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I want to move on from it. Excuse me. So then when Portia brought it up, why didn't you tell her that? Why didn't you fucking tell her that, Teresa, you fucking liar? Are you stupid? All Vicky did was hear you say how you didn't pay your you committed mortgage fraud because you're going to the closing. All you're doing is going to a closing to a refinance for what house, asshole? So now you know you're going to a closing. You admit it, like I said the other day. You admit you're going to a closing. Did you look at the address? Did you not think, oh, was it my house I'm closing on? Was it your mansion, Tracy? You just bought that with cash, remember? Which is a lie. I know the realtor. Friend, hello, remember Teresa? Remember when you tried to sell it? You owed $2 million on it. That's all you could get for it. A piece of shit. You fucking shit it all up and then fix it all. Guys, it looked like so much shit. When Michelle wants to go sell that thing looked like shit. I think I can say her name now. I think that's over. But so yeah, like fucking literally. And then Teresa's like, yeah, you said that thing about the taxes and how I should pay my taxes. And Vicky's like, yeah, you should pay your taxes. Yeah, you should pay your taxes. And then she's like, oh, and also 10 years ago, this is literally, somebody reminds Teresa that 10 years ago, flashback to BravoCon, 10 years ago, Vicky said that Teresa was the most overrated housewife. She had to pick one. And everybody agreed with her. And then Teresa's bringing it up now. And Vicky's like, yeah, I was jealous. I was just jealous. And then Teresa's like, oh, okay. Oh, okay, Vicky. Oh my God, look at Vicky. She's so mature. She was so accountable. Shut the fuck up. Like, dude, shut up, all of you fucking whores. Like, Vicky's accountable. She doesn't feel like fucking hearing it. She's too good for this shit. She don't want to talk about 20 fucking years ago, you dumbass. Are we stupid? Fucking, oh my God. Like, I was so fucking annoyed. And I'm like, I'm not watching it. And I tried to stop it. I was like, I'm not finishing this. I'm not watching this shit. I'm going to have to make sisters have to watch it. I was like, we'll talk about something else. But then I got a little bit sucked in because I saw that I heard $25,000 sunglasses. I'm like, oh. So then I have to call my friend Dana. Hey, Dana. Hello. Hi, Dana. Hi. Did you not tell me something? What do you mean, Krista? Did you forget to tell me something? What do you mean? Are you on the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls trip? No, they just used my name. Blah, blah, blah. So anyway, yeah, they just used her like that. I was like, tell me you're in the mouse. She goes, I'm not telling. So I don't know if she's fucking with me or not. She might be the one who's in the mouse costume. But anyway. So yeah. We got to fucking Beverly Hills. I don't know how did I even get to that part. Did I even get to that part? Oh yeah, they're fighting on the fucking Sprinter van. And this is stupid. It's the stupidest fight I've ever seen. And then it's over, right? And they pull up to the Chateau Marmont. They're driving to Beverly Hills. It's a 2-hour drive, so they're at the I'm sorry, Beverly Hills. I'm sorry. So they're at the Hilton Beverly Wilshire, which is iconic. Obviously, it's a pretty one. But who gives a fuck? And they're all walking up to their rooms, and everybody's getting along, and everybody's like, oh, like everybody's rooming together. So Kyle, I think, is rooming with Portia. Which I found funny. We see them rolling around on the bed together. And everybody was like gonna have a like glam stuff. They're all getting glammed up for the pajama party. So they're having a pajama party, and the next day they go to Sutton. That was Crystal's, her leather pants party that sucked me in. So I had them finish watching it. But first, when they get to the stupid chateau, or I'm sorry, the Beverly Hilton, um, Portia and Kyle start rolling around on the bed, and I'm like, oh, what is this? And I'm like, oh God, here they go. I'm like, this is stupid. So they just have all these like flashbacks. Portia, all these scenes with Kenya and Nene, and I'm like, they better fucking have Nene on there for more than like one fucking like. I can't believe they always have to like. I know, but they kept showing flashbacks, but nobody in those flashbacks is in that interview. It's like, and then they want to lie about not having one in there when we really fucking wanted it. And you guys know exactly what scene am I talking about. When do we know that they absolutely fucking lied about not having a fucking camera in there? Because a certain person was with another certain person and she called her out and she screamed and yelled like a maniac at her. But of course there's no footage of it. Because of why would the housewives, why would the producers put cameras and make these two people fighting? They would stop them from fighting and they make them fucking wait for the cameras up. So bullshit that they weren't fucking following them around already. Anyway, she can't date till she's 40. Absolutely right, she can't. I already said no. I'm dating till she's 40. I don't care. I don't care. Not 40 fucking, not 40, not 39 and a half, not 39, not 39 and 3/4, not 39, 99, fucking 40. 4 fucking 0, Leah. Your dad said, whatever he said. Anyway, and she can't watch Housewives until she's like 13. So then she can come on here with you and tell you what's going on. Anyway, she's home. Anyway, keep flashing back to the scenes, right? Like, and I like keep like I watch Nene. Like, I'm mad. Like, Nene should be on that goddamn bus. Like, not these stupid girls. Like, not fucking Giselle. Don't you think that Nene should be gone and Giselle should just not be there? Should be there and Giselle should not. Even if you keep Portia, Nene should be there. Nene should be on that bus. Like, shut your legs to married men. Yeah, that's hers. Shut your legs to married men. Mention it all. I would even say that bitch should be there. Maybe. I think Bethany should be in New York with Luann. It's not about Tom. Please tell me. Tell me it's about Tom. Tell me it's not about Tom. It's about Tom. Tell me it's not about Tom. That's what it is. It's about Tom. Tell me it's not about Tom. Oh, it's not. Tell me it's not about Tom. It's about Tom, isn't it? Yeah, but she cheated on you. He cheated on you. You're not getting married. Yes, you are. You married him anyway. And then he cheated you again. And then you left him. Oh, did you see her boyfriend now? Oh my God. Did they show, so when they get there, they're getting all ready. They're glammed up. They're getting ready and they're getting their lingerie on for the stupid pajama party. So they're getting glammed up for a pajama party at Kyle's. And no, I'm sorry, at the hotel. No, Kyle just wants them bitches at her house. I don't blame them. Remember what they did to the fish room? Remember to the original fish room? They destroyed that. They took the fish off the walls and shit. But I'm getting comfortable. Anyway, if you want to stop. Really. But yeah, so they start talking about they're all talking to their men, sorry, in their lingerie, and they see a Luann and her boyfriend. So Luann's calling her boyfriend, and he's from Munich. He's really cute. His name's Michael. And they're like, I don't know. I didn't even know. So now we have Heather Gay has a boyfriend. Shocker. Luann has a boyfriend, which I guess she's always does have boyfriends. But but it was like Kyle's pajama party, I think. I know, isn't that stupid? I really thought they were going out. Yeah, she probably wasn't asked, especially since Tiffany's back. Carol, which is such a mistake. I am not excited for New York. Like, I can't believe that they're gonna throw fucking what's her name in there. I just think that is so like stupid. I don't know what Carol. I don't like where she like stands. That's not really big. I mean, I just feel like we could do better than that, We don't even need that franchise. We need original New York back. Don't even like doing the Golden Girls, but like I don't want it. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. Don't even ask. I'm not watching it. But yeah, they all glammed up, and everybody's talking to their boyfriends. Stupid. Like I'm not gonna lie, Teresa looks cute. I thought sometimes that she doesn't know how to do her hair or makeup. I remember when she was doing it herself for the past, I was like literally about to call her and tell her, please let me come do your eyelashes and your makeup and your hair, please. Please let me come do your extensions and your eye. Let me just put your eyelashes on. We don't even have to talk. We'll say no fucking words. You don't have to pay me. I just need to help you, girl. I mean, you need help. Please. I don't know what's happening. And plus, I probably get them. Anyway, she never comes back, so stop her. And I wonder why. Anyway, so they're all sitting there. Oh god, at one point they're all sitting there eating, and this is the most disgusting thing. And Vicky is right. How about Kat? When Vicky, or no, it's Luann. Luann literally eats a shish kebab, only eats half of it, puts the other half on Vicky's plate. Your fucking mouth is on your food, and you put that on my fucking plate. Are you disgusting? Like that is disgusting. I was like fucking gagging, and then they have all the flashbacks of Vicky gagging. And I'm like, she's a faker, dude. I just realized how fake that was. Just like the falling. A lot of her flashbacks with them, with the OC stuff with Cameron. That's my opinion. That was my first intro. I wasn't even starting when I was introducing my YouTube channel. I had me, and it was me screaming that. And it was like, and that was supposed to be the harsh reality, or was the harsh reality. But who's that? Who's here? Okay. Oh, Lauren. Hey, Lauren. What did you think about this episode? Did you watch it yet? I didn't like it till the end. I feel like Kyle. I just feel like these women. I feel like Nene needs to be there the whole time. I feel like Giselle needs to fucking go. Giselle is so annoying. What are you doing? Going at Vicky. Vicky doesn't want to fucking play with you. Like, get me out of here. Like, that was the dumbest fight ever. It was so fucking manufactured and stupid. And Teresa trying to like, oh, don't you bring up my tactics, or bring up the tactics too. I just want to stop talking about it. Then why did you fucking talk about it? Then why did you tell that to Portia? When Portia brought it up, Lisa, why didn't you just say, I don't want to talk about it anymore to my past? Instead of fucking talking about it and telling more a lie. Right, Lauren? She's a liar. She's fucking still trying to say, now she admits that she went to a closing. A refinance. So, motherfucker, whose fucking closing did you think you were going to? Whose house did you think you were refinancing? I'm confused. Because you said you only signed a piece of paper, you didn't know what the fuck it was. Which I know is a lie, because I know you signed Monica Schmitt's fucking name on plenty of them, and your name on plenty of the fake applications, or whatever the fuck they were. And then you got caught. And then somehow that has to do with your taxes, and him not paying his business taxes. What the fuck does it do with you paying mortgage fraud? I don't understand that. But anyway, I guess it's deflection. Everybody asks you. That's confusion. What did you do? I was going to refinance. Who knows? Whoever thought I signed my name on a refinance of my credit? But now you admit that you used your credit. So you admit that you don't know who the fuck. So now you admit you're using your credit for somebody. Are you kidding me? She's such a liar. That's what I mean. That's why I scream and yell every fucking time. Stop. Better stop. I'm never going to win this one. She's just going to keep lying. I'm just going to keep getting mad about it. What a man. We all did it. I don't know why I can't just fucking tell the truth. But anyway, some kind of striptease goes on. They're all talking about stripteases. Who cares? I don't know. They're having to have a pillow fight. Pajama party. Who cares? Sleeping over. They wake up, and the next day they're going to a fucking leather pants party. A ugly leather pants party. Guess who's house? That's fun. With Crystal Minkoff. And the only person I care about today is Crystal Minkoff. But they do some stupid thing where they are playing a game of, what is it called? When you fucking, what do you, like, when you dip treasure hunt or something? Like a treasure hunt or something? Some kind of treasure hunt, okay? Some kind of fucking treasure hunt. Where you're going to win $25,000. And then they back to Dana and it's $25,000. That's like, ring, Dana, did you tell me something? Are you not telling me things? Why are you not telling me? Of course. Because I just like, they didn't even ask me. Like, they should have her there. I'm like, please tell me you're the mouse. If they're gonna at least use your fucking name and you're like this and your $25,000 sunglasses for the fucking show, at least be on there. Lauren, don't you think she should be in the mouse costume? I do. She should be in the mouse costume. Are you coming up, sir? I'm talking about this. It's so boring. That was even a boring. I mean, that was even a boring part. I don't know. Apparently, they're trying to make it look like next episode is going to get really silly. The end of a crystal. I'm just going to tell you, it's stupid. The end of a crystal. And everybody wears ugly leather pants, and I don't really like anybody's outfit. And it was something. They're all sitting around the table. Like some they go eat dinner. Like I don't know. It's all proper, prim and proper. And they go sit around the table. And I'm like, this reminds me of the dinner from hell. Of course, it's not. Um, but like they're all just like I don't know. They're all sitting around and nobody's like fighting at all. Everybody's getting along. Everybody wears that man. Blah blah blah. Hi 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 hi. Everybody loves each other. Blah blah blah. I don't know. Just something they asked somebody what the highlight of the trip was, and it was C. And I forget what they say. I totally forget what they say. I totally forget what she said. And Giselle said she would sleep horizontal with Mauricio, and Shannon stole Luann's man, or Giselle's man, or something blah blah blah. Oh, and the highlight was when they were splashing. Oh, smash! They bring up Slade and Gretchen again, which I'm like, so they must really hate them because they talk about that was the highlight of the trip was when they smashed the frames. So even if that's not what they said, I think that's the highlight of the trip. But I realize that they literally can't stand her. Anyway, so I was like, yeah, I would fuck Mauricio. I would get horizontal with him. And I said, do you know where these fucking kitty cats? Do you know where the kitty cats are? Go ahead, Giselle, have fun with that shit. Kyle's like, oh, Kyle's mad about it. Kyle's mad about it. I'm like, you're mad about it. Okay. Like, we were mad about what? Who gives a fuck what he does and who he fucks? You know what I mean? He's a kitty cat sucker, Kyle. Did you ever do that for him? Did he ever make you dress up like a kitty cat? And then go and eat all the In-N-Out burger that you can eat, and then throw it up, and then bend over with the kitty cat costume on. Like, oh, I'll stop. Oh, I can't. Like, what a scumbag. Oh, he's such a dirty little scumbag. I can't do it. Like, what are you guys saying? I can't read. I know, exactly. It's stupid. I know. It's so stupid. I know. Like, what are we doing? I didn't like it at all. I thought it was so boring. I said I didn't even want to finish it until I saw they were crystals. And then I was like, oh, all right, that's okay. But I mean, what else can we talk about? Let's see. Twisted Magic. Um, I just I don't know. Like, why are we even? I mean, Ultimate Girls Trip, I like it, but like, I would rather you just stay in one city on an island somewhere, right? And then maybe have people visit them. Or what? Nothing. Yeah. Yeah, they had to manufacture the drama. You're right. It was very manufactured, and it was annoying. It's like, what are we doing here? Nobody really cares. And yeah, Dana was like, they did this one. The mouse costume. I want Dana to be in the mouse costume. I think she's in the mouse costume. If you're gonna put her on the show, like I mean, if you're gonna talk about $25,000 as an iconic moment, then my girl needs to be on the show. Like you need to have her make an appearance. I would rather her be there than fucking like I don't know Crystal Minkoff, right? I do like the New York. I would rather. I'm not watching a new one. I do like watching them have fun. I just want them to all stay in one place. What are you saying? I am looking forward to Golden Lights, definitely. Really, are you going to come up here or not? Tell me about Steve J. Australia. And if we're not, we can. Yeah, I want to. We can talk about it or whatever. I don't know what's going on. I know. Can you fucking believe that? Who? What? What? Who? What? Who's Diana J? Who's that? Who the fuck is that? What do you mean? Who's that fucking Diana J? I have no idea what the fuck that is. So what? What is she murdered? Was she murdered? I think me too. What do you mean she was murdered? I don't know how she died. I'm looking it up. Let me look at the story real quick. Did you send me it? Can you send me the story? Or did you send it to me? Maybe you did. It's at the Entertainment Tonight thing. No. Oh, I sent it to you. Who the fuck is Diana J? Oh God. Tell me you see. Watch Corey with his name be in the background. Mimir. Wouldn't that be funny? If Corey fucking was his name. Corey with his name. You know what I'm talking about. Unresponsive. Oh my God. Hold on. Um, 1 hour ago. Where should I check your? Where'd you get that at? Alright, that's Guardian. Okay. But who's Diana J though? Can you like tell me where you saw that though? Suicide? Hey,
What up, biatch?
what's up? Yeah, the fuck is suicide, dude? Hayden
Huh?
Panettiere. They're saying that Hayden Panettiere that they said it's a suicide, and
I'm
then
sorry. Repeat that.
that girl that died, the actress Hayden Panettiere.
Oh, at 30-something years old.
Yeah, 36. They said, hold on, I just
Listen,
looked up.
every time they say suicide or
I
overdose on
I
drugs,
know.
don't believe these motherfuckers, bro.
But she just said Dana Wilkie talked about Hayden being trafficked. Oh, okay. I'll check it.
She probably fucking denied somebody's advances, and
I mean, what? That's stupid though.
I'm just saying.
That's just like I don't know. Let me say, like I don't. It happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Yeah.
So it says Pantier's death was announced by her father, who called her an incredible light and force of nature who brought immeasurable love and joy. Hayden, the actress known for her roles in television shows such as Heroes and Nashville, has died at the age of 36. Pantier's death was confirmed. A statement from the representatives of the Guardian on Sunday night after it was first reported to the U.S. ABC News. No cause of death was given. It was profound sadness that we share the tragic passing of our beloved Hayden. She was an incredible light and a force of nature who brought immeasurable love and joy to all who knew her, and to the million who watched her on screen, says her father, Skip Pantier. He asked for his privacy. Our family takes time to process this unimaginable loss. A police spokesperson told Variety that an acquaintance of the actress placed an emergency call after the preliminary investigation. Whatever. So no signs of foul play or suspicious circumstances. A statement from the Greenville County Coroner's Office said responders found a woman in cardiac arrest, and an autopsy found no signs of trauma. They did an autopsy already? She was just yesterday. What do you fucking mean?
Is her
How did
brain
she
missing? Is her brain missing too?
Right? Oh my God, whatever, man. I'm not going to read anymore because I don't believe anything fucking people say.
I don't know how much more I have to send you, bro. Like,
autopsy?
I showed you the real video of JFK. I showed you the fucking Epstein video. I showed you the Epstein video. Like, you know.
Like, I don't know what this bitch is into. She's not like you would think the Disney stars would really get it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and she's just like, I don't know. I guess she was with some dude from the Ukraine. I didn't know that. Like, she was engaged to some guy who was like the mayor of Ukraine, or one of the mayors of like I guess really.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Before she died, I never heard of her.
And like she's like I don't know. I guess an A-list.
I don't. Was she in a movie or a show or something?
I mean, like, I forget the biggest role that you would remember her from. I forget. They were showing her. I don't know. Let me see if what Dana says
It's
about
crazy.
it.
36, bro. Like, Jesus.
That's what I mean. Like, and it's like I just added her to like that list of like the youngest actors that die in Hollywood. You know, it's probably suspicious. But what are you up to?
Try not to smoke.
Why? Why? Trying
I'm just not sleeping. I'm not sleeping as good as I was when I wasn't smoking. So I'm trying to fucking just not smoke anymore. Oh, I went and ordered my glasses today.
You did?
Yeah, I took Leah.
Did you go to the eye doctor to?
Well,
Or you already had
I already
it?
went to the the eye doctor, and then I was looking at frames, and then I just went to like kind of go home and figure out like. But to be honest, like they had frames that like played music in your ear and shit like that. But but yeah, it's crazy what the fuck. And
I
they
don't
have like
even know what the hell they have these days. I don't know.
yeah, they had Meta. Yeah, they had Meta fucking glasses where you can record and shit. I'm like, yeah, just give me the regular goddamn pair of glasses here. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I haven't had glasses since 6th grade. So to me, all glasses look weird unless it's sunglasses. So I just went with the average pair.
Did you bring them home?
No, you got to wait a week for them to.
Oh, okay.
Because I need a whole bunch of special shit done to my lens. Because yeah. But yep, now I'll be wearing glasses. Fuck me.
I think you look cute though.
Yeah, but it's still gay.
You're gay.
You're gay.
You look cute. No, you're gay.
That's why I got the ones I got, because it doesn't really like make me look any different. So I was like, all right.
You finally look smarter.
I did.
Really?
I'd rather wear that than a fucking eye patch.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, even that looks. I mean, sometimes I have to wear one too.
Yeah, but everybody fucking looks at me. Like every time I go somewhere, I'll fucking look. I'm like, what the fuck are you looking at? Like, I swear to God, I swear to God, when I went up to my nephew's birthday party, I stopped in to get him a card. And first woman I see, she's like 70, 80 years old. She comes up, she's like, what happened to your eye? And I just turned slowly. I said, shrapnel took it. And she's like, oh, my husband's a veteran too. He's right here. I was like, good, thank you for your service, sir. I'm out of here. Fucking ask somebody what happened to their eye. What the fuck? Like, have you ever seen somebody missing a limb? You're like, yeah, what happened to your leg, bro? Like, I don't know. That pissed me off. So I was like, I'm just gonna get glasses.
Jack, I was talking about Ultimate Girls Trip, but it fucking sucked. It was so fucking boring.
I would get LASIK. But I had a neighbor that got fucked up from LASIK.
Would that help you? Would you be able to fix it that way?
I mean, that's what they say.
I mean,
but I had a neighbor that kept like shit was like oozing from his eyes for weeks, and he had to go back and then go back again, and then it was a problem. And I'm like, yeah, no, nobody's shooting a laser in my eye.
Which is just go for that. Okay. And they were talking about Hayden Panettiere. I was trying to find out any more about her death, but they said it might be a suicide, but then she had back pain, which I don't know.
I want to know how they performed an autopsy already.
Yeah, how did they perform an autopsy already? That's the fucking. I don't even understand that.
Expedited?
I mean, maybe. But let's see. What real?
Tommy John died yesterday too.
Who?
Wow.
Who died?
Tommy John.
Who's that? Tommy John.
Nobody.
Nobody? What do you mean?
If you have to ask who it is, then it's nobody.
I don't know who that is.
But basically, like in baseball, when people get Tommy John surgery, which is like surgery on their elbow, and makes them like be able to continue playing and he played like another 14 years after he got the surgery, so they named the surgery after him. But he died. Just like we all listen. In 100 years, everybody on this earth is going to be dead. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
So fuck it. We all got to go.
Yeah.
Sometime. Unless you live to be 101, 102, but I don't want to live to be that old. Fuck that.
No. I mean, we're not supposed to die till we're supposed to live 600 years, or 600 to 1,000 years. That's really what our human life's supposed to be, but they fucked us up.
Oh yeah.
But maybe they'll change it. But,
maybe if somebody lived in a water tank for like 3/4 of their life, that might prolong your life, kind of like, because there's no gravity, and like, fish and shit, turtles. That's how they all live to be so old.
I don't know why we can't freeze ourselves, and then, I mean, I don't know. You would think you'd be able to freeze yourself.
Well, it seems like, what's her name doesn't age. Who's the chick that her hips don't lie?
Shakira.
Yeah, dude, she still looks fucking 20-something. It's crazy.
Gangsta tea here, Teresa Julius.
One day we're all gonna die. You're damn right.
I know we're all gonna die.
No, somebody said in chat.
No. right, let me say.
Unless they come up with some pill that keeps you alive, but they don't want that.
I mean, they should.
Well, they should, but they don't. Dude, if they wanted us to live longer, they would fucking they'd tell us the cure for cancer already.
I know.
So, come on. Let's be honest with ourselves. They don't want us alive.
I know they don't. How's there still on here? Okay.
Your boy Steve's going to jail, by the way.
Oh yeah, what happened? Tell me about that.
Bro.
What happened? What did he fucking do?
One, I can talk about it on here, but you gotta get to Annie's. Annie's actually going live.
Oh my god! I was trying to send you something to fucking send to her.
Yeah, she's bugging out because she called me this morning, and I'm like, she's like, "Did you see?" I'm like, "What?" And then she was telling me, but then she also told me that like Steve was texting a big creator, and he's scared as fuck.
Why is he? I mean,
because dude,
what did he do?
What did he do?
What did he do though? Yeah, what did he go and like? What do you mean? Like, what did he do?
I want you to just think about it. Well, why has no other family?
Wait, did he launder money, or did he take money he wasn't supposed to?
It might be a little worse than that, dude. Remember, Kaylee's phone's the only phone that the cops couldn't get in, supposedly. So he fucked around with stuff, and that's why he's so scared of this. There being another trial of Dr. Turvey. So basically, he was calling Dr. Turvey like he called him a forensic gigolo.
Okay.
Which is a wild fucking statement. So again, there's no other families coming out mad that the investigation wasn't done properly. Then you have this guy who's literally mad that you know what I mean. Like,
and the people
he's not acting like a grieving parent,
right?
So but yeah, he went on drunk turkey. He went off, just looked scared as shit, just saying a whole bunch of nonsense. But then he texted. I'll tell you off here. But he texted somebody and said like, he's basically scared right now. Because he finagled shit.
Take her phone or something. Like, what do you?
Yeah, all that shit, dude.
That's like evidence, dude.
Yeah, he lied. Yeah, he lied and said he was watching a game when he was really in the ER that morning. There's a whole bunch of shit up with him, man. So, I find that funny.
I mean, I guess that's who put it on.
I'm just saying, when you're going on every news outlet and you're, nothing about more justice for your kid.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what he talks about. Like, it's always like every time it's always just them fucking talking about how they're really disillusioned about they have no idea what happened. They're still alive. They're still confused. They're just fucking they were sleeping, and Brian's just fucking this, and he had like a fucking.
That's what I mean. He was going on he was going on MSM. In this case, he went on the turkey, and he let his true self out.
About Brian,
and if you read the comments, that's a guilt channel, but the comments are all like going after Steve. I'm like, oh shit. So,
I mean,
people see right through him.
No matter what, they're not like he keeps. I know, like I don't know what his problem is with like. He wants Brian. He doesn't. If he would just pay attention, he would realize that there's no evidence against Brian. Like, Brian's not trying to be famous. I hate these motherfuckers that are saying,
that's
crazy.
He
wants the spotlight. He just wants the spotlight.
There is no spotlight on him.
What do you mean?
Yeah, he's not sitting down
in 3 years.
Yeah, he's not sitting down for interviews. He's not doing none of that shit.
He hasn't opened his fucking mouth in 3 fucking years, and when he does, it's nothing about you motherfuckers at all.
Poor guy just wants to be free, and yet that means he wants attention. What the fuck?
He wants a trial. He wants the fucking trial.
Yeah, and that's what Steve doesn't want.
Well, I mean, it makes no sense. Do you not want to know what the fuck happened to your kid? Like, do you want to see that there's no evidence against Brian and their investigations led to other people, or do you want to fucking just pretend Brian did it and that he?
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what he wants. He doesn't want. Yeah, he doesn't want the other information coming out because Turvey and Barlow both identified like the other DNAs and shit. So he's sweating right now hard.
But why? Like, you should want that.
Because he did stuff he shouldn't have done. That's why.
I don't think he did. I don't think he did anything. I mean, I'll
watch
think he did murders, but I mean, like.
I'm not saying he did anything in that case, but he might have caused them.
He could. I mean,
I'm just saying, she had $100,000. His daughter had $100,000 in her bank account. It's gone.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's not his money. I wanted to know what happened to that. I wanted to know who the fuck took it because it's not his. And
Exactly.
I don't know, like her next of kin is probably like not him. Probably her aunt or something should have it.
I mean, like I said, he played too much.
Not his money.
He dipped his pen in too much ink, and he's scared now, which is crazy.
Yeah, like, and then he's like collecting money as a victim,
Yeah.
victim's fund. You're not her fucking like. They were not even in that wasn't even her fucking emergency contact. I know it's her parents, but they were like estranged. She wasn't living there. That wasn't her address. Yeah, he went and helped her fucking in the car. I get it. Like it must be horrible that your daughter's gone, but you guys are fighting and all. But like your lifestyle, sir, is kind of weird. You're a techie guy. And, we don't know what she does for a living, but she's something with tech, something with computers. She's got $100,000 in the bank and a fucking Range Rover. We don't know what she does though. But there's a bed in that room, and unmentionables they call them.
All I can tell you is he's scared. That's his own words.
It's weird. Like, scared for what, dude? What did you do?
He's scared because he knows that he fucked with the phones, and I'm telling you, he's done.
Why hide? What are you hiding? He really thinks that what she did is something that nobody's heard of. It is so common to be like an escort or a sugar mama or whatever it's called, sugar baby.
And he's focusing so hard on disproving like the hair in Ethan's hand. He's like, "Oh, it was only a couple of strands."
So what? Where'd it come from?
Well, it wasn't though. It was patches of multiple people's hair.
Really?
Yeah. So all those people are like, "I can't believe you're blaming the victim, Willie." Well, fucking, I'm following the evidence, bitches.
Just like we weren't supposed to blame Dylan, we're supposed to, I would let Dylan invest and roll with it too, right?
That's a victim blaming.
Fuck those two bitches. Like, you didn't call 911. You admitted to hearing your fucking roommate scream. There's somebody in the house running for her life, as you say. Sounds like you said the fucking Jack D. Running for her life. Oh my God, the guy.
I just find it crazy how both of them called, or one of them called their parents at 8:30, and then those parents didn't call the cops. That's sketchy.
I know. How do you hear this? You mean to tell me Xana, who's a fucking gymnast,
she saw it.
Who fought for her fucking life.
She saw it.
It's so loud. Yeah, I know. And like you could see in the one picture that through the steps you could see light. So you know you heard everything. And maybe
and I showed the picture of Xana. And I showed the picture of Xana before they scrubbed it. There's no way you thought she was passed out. Fuck you.
Right. The way she was. No, she was bloody. No. Her legs were weird.
Like I said, I'm telling you right now, if I was a chick, I'd probably have 5 bodies under my belt. Nobody would know.
What's the thing? Like, I don't understand. Like, you hear fake screams, and you fucking call somebody to come pick you up. But you see a murderous man in your house. You fucking hear murderous shit going on, and then you fucking see like a fireman, and you don't answer if the fire's out.
Yeah, but hold on a second. Let's think about this. She saw somebody leaving after hearing everybody getting murdered, and then she sees her friend on the ground and doesn't put 6 and 6 together. She says, "Oh, she must be passed out drunk."
Right. And remember, she heard Daly running down the steps. Well, bitch, and then you heard her get murdered. And where do you think she went? Did you not think to look for her? She's running for her life. Where'd she go?
They told us she snuck in. Everybody was sleeping. Nobody heard anything. Fuck off.
Yeah. Oh, what do you do?
Now we hear there was a gunshot.
And there's a gunshot. And they think it's like they took pieces of the wall out.
Come on, man.
And remember how it was fucking blacked out? And body cam, everybody thinks I'm crazy. But when the fucking cop shows up, they have a blacked out box on the bottom floor. What are you fucking hiding right there? What? No one where? What are you hiding right there? A bathroom? What is it? I don't even know.
It's bad, bro.
Like, and there's so much, and that's where the shot probably was.
If the truth comes out, the state's screwed.
They're all fucking screwed.
I know.
First, you have 2 witnesses, victims, like fucking suspects, who fucking heard it, admitted it. The first things they said, where they saw this guy, he's got blah black, and he had the fucking gun / fucking a vacuum gun. Hanging out. Yeah, okay. And like
dressed in all black.
Where did you think the dog was? Where was the dog? Did you not think the dog had a piss?
Where was the knife? Was the knife not in his hand?
How did the sheath get off his?
Because he didn't have a sheath. Exactly.
Yeah, with his belt there too. Because the sheath has to come off a belt, doesn't it?
I'm just saying, I have a knife that I lost a sheath to, and it's so fucking sharp that like you can't just put it in your pocket. It's gonna cut you.
I know. Well, they found a bunch of knives, remember? And none of them fit the crime scene. All the knives they found in the woods, all the way to the trails, like they found a wood, like, oh well, there's hunters around here. Well, then what do you fuck?
Well, hold on a second. If they knew
What,
the
you
route
know?
he took, then you
Great.
figured they would find it on that route, right?
Well, yeah, think about that's right. They know what car he was in. Oh wait, no, they don't. They have no idea how he got in and out in 7.5 minutes, and
Absolutely
cleaned up a
crazy.
little bit too, and murdered 4 people, 3 bodies, 4 bodies.
And people can't even say he was, dressed in PPE because that's not what fucking Dylan saw.
Dylan did not see anybody in a fucking hazmat suit, motherfucker. So we're not. And she was so scared.
And remember, I know you keep saying 7 minutes with like I was saying before, but I'm telling you, it's 3.
It's really they had them to 3. Yep.
So 90 seconds, he went in, stabbed somebody 50 times, stabbed another person 4. Right there's 90 seconds.
Fighting them off. By the way, they were fighting for their lives. Okay.
Yep.
There's no way.
And then takes a selfie the next morning without a scratch, bro.
But he was able to get to the 2nd floor again, past another bitch, and nobody decides. The other people would listen. So the other people get thinking about this. Somebody's getting murdered, right? 2 people have to fight off 1 person. I think that's impossible. He's murdering 2 people, but the other people have to hear it. Don't you think they'd run or call 911?
Thank you.
Unless they're getting murdered. Who's going to sit there and wait their turn?
Unless you know they're not going to call 911.
There's fucking 5, 6 of them. You think you can't take 1 person?
And she's at the bottom of the steps. Literally, the door is at the bottom of the steps. Like
she would run that.
And then she said that she saw the person, and the person saw her, and didn't do anything to her. Okay, Dave.
A firework and a fireman, but didn't think to ask if the firework out. Okay.
There's no firework. There's a fucking gunshot.
I can't even fucking believe. Like when you guys told me that, I said, "You're right. You're lying to me right now."
This is why I hate knowing him. I wish I never knew him.
I know. I wish I never.
Why do I have to know the person that's getting fucking railroaded the most in this whole country? Why?
I don't know, man. They had us.
Why, God?
Fucking years. 3 years.
That's why I keep saying I would have rather them have like some kind of sufficient evidence.
Yeah, maybe real DNA or something.
It's just something where I could be like, all right, maybe Brian did this shit. Now it's like, nope.
But they actually said, remember? They said we don't have nothing, and he never saw them. And he doesn't know who they are, and he's a burglar, and he at the last minute he picked a house, and then he decided to murder them all. And we're like, oh, right.
That's the most pathetic thing about it is there's no connection. Yeah, there's no connection.
Like, pleaded guilty. They came out, they said it. Oh, yeah, by the way, we don't have anything on him. It was a tip.
Unbelievable. It really is. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Really stalking him? Oh, no, there's no evidence of stalking. Oh, no, we never said that. You guys said that. But you thought, no, we never said that. He was in the area, yeah. He just
in the area.
Everybody on the highway that looks up for places to eat, guess what? In 50 miles, it's going to come up with all these places.
You know who is really in the area? Hunter.
Yeah, the guy who left his phone there and had a knife in his hand and saw all these murderous people and said, "Oh, there's an unconscious person."
Unconscious person.
There's something going on.
Imagine seeing that somebody stabbed up 50 times. You call it in as an unconscious individual.
And he's like, I think he's still dead. So then they show up and he's like with a knife in his hand, right? Fucking boxers on, no shoes on. And he's like, "Come on, sir, it's an unconscious person." And he's like not even telling the one cop that he's walking into a fluttering. There's a fucking flight of steps you gotta go up, and then a hallway, and then the goddamn cop sees these fucking bloody people. Still doesn't tell the people on the 2nd floor. I don't know who's on the 2nd floor, sir. Knife in his hand. And he puts it down and there's blood on it. Like, okay. And
so in the Clancy case, is the defense talking yet or what?
Oh my God, I want to watch it so bad. I'm going nuts right now. They're putting on their defense right now, and they were calling like her sister up and like her fucking girls they work.
She's cooked, bro.
Huh?
She's cooked.
I don't think so.
Oh yes, she is.
So. The way that the jury instructions read, I really don't think so. If they're honest with themselves, this is reasonable doubt.
I'm telling you right now, if I was on that jury, the bitch is going to jail or prison or whatever the fuck.
Think, though, like, they have put
I'm not thinking nothing.
Well, you don't understand. Like the state put on. Listen, maybe, but not if they follow the jury instructions. They can't because this is reasonable doubt. What the state put on was reasonable doubt. They handed it right to it because all it was everybody saying how sick she was. Her doctors, her fucking family, the fucking psychiatrist, the providers, everybody, her husband. her diary, her
So
notes.
she was so
everything.
sick, but she couldn't distance herself from her children, knowing that they could have possibly been in harm's way. Get the fuck out of here.
The crazy thing she was having, I know she should have never been alone with them.
She's
And
going
they
to
had
prison.
a mandatory. They are mandatory. They're all mandated reporters. They had a fucking right. They had. I'm sorry, an obligation to call.
Killed 3 of her kids, bro.
I know. And I'm saying.
Stab one of your kids, you're snapping out of it. Sorry.
You don't know that.
Not happening. Okay. And you do? And you know this? And you know it?
Reasonable doubt.
Because she was a fucking dude. She wouldn't be able to say
What
this shit.
makes no sense. It makes no fucking
Dude, listen.
sense.
If she had a dick, she'd be in prison already.
Oh my god, no. What do
you mean, no? You be sitting here telling me how fucking crazy he is. He killed his 3 kids.
If it was a mental illness, no. If there was
Come on, bro. Come on,
man.
Literally
never touched, if he never did anything wrong, ever. This chick, in her case, if rules were reversed, I would be fighting for him too.
What's her name? What's his name? Didn't do anything wrong either, and he threw his kids in the goddamn oil freaking thing. I forget his fucking name.
I never fucking defended him. That fucking scumbag.
This is my point to you.
He didn't go inside
because she's a chick and she's crying. You guys are like, oh my god, she had postpartum depression. So she had a child. She had postpartum depression, and she decided to have 2 more. That's intelligent.
She didn't have it the first time.
What do you mean she didn't? Yes, she did on the first one. What do you mean?
The fucking state, if they literally say that she's criminally responsible, that makes no sense. They prove nothing about her being. They didn't ask no questions to the witnesses. Anything about her being a liar or a criminal, or said that she wanted to. She wanted to get rid of her kids. Why would she then take her own life?
She didn't take her own life. That's the point. She fatally killed 3 of her kids, but couldn't even fatal herself. That's funny.
Literally, she OD'd. She split her wrist and her neck, and then jumped out the window. And then she did code that night twice. So she did. She did take her own life. There's no proof. Everything she wrote in her diary, everything she wrote in her journal, everything was great up until that time. And literally,
that's crazy, man.
She heard
that's crazy.
For days.
You can just murder your kids today and be like, I have postpartum depression, please.
If they fucking minimize it, honestly, that's really fucking sad. That's what it back like 50 years, because this is
that's exactly what we're talking about here.
That's the problem. Like this is a fucking postpartum psychosis. What the fuck it is?
It's amazing how we're like, yeah, let her off. Let her 3 kids rot while she fucking.
This is the definition of psychosis. What happened to her is the definition of psychosis. Somebody had.
Well, then she needs to get up there. Well, then she needs to get up there and say what she was seeing at the time.
She did. She told it for her civil case, and then they have it in her. I guess they have it with this.
No, I'm talking about her getting up there and stop the fucking whining and crying and talk about what you saw, what you were seeing, and what you thought.
She did. That's what she told me.
Because how were you so conscious to take your own life after you took your 3 kids' lives? Why didn't you go look for other lives to take?
The same voice was telling her to take her life. That's what she did.
Sure.
Take her voice, take her life.
Let's just take her word for it. That's amazing. Wow. Yet you're sitting here saying Dylan and Bethany are guilty. What?
Are you kidding me? These are so fucking different. It is so fucking different.
How? What do you mean? Dylan was traumatized. She was traumatized as a child. She froze up. She didn't know what to do.
Dylan is not. Nobody's lying about anything here. Nobody's lying about what she did. Everybody's on the same fucking belt. What she did. He killed her kids. Dylan and Bethany are fucking completely different. It's a completely different thing.
Yeah, but what if they had trauma?
She was fucking getting medicated every single day on the phone with her fucking doctor, trying to get help, trying to fucking admit herself. If she was lying, why would she do all that shit? Would she make that all up? And if she wanted to leave, she would just let you want her kids anywhere. She doesn't leave. She can't fucking right in the bathroom.
It's just wild that she does it when her husband's not there. Okay.
Why would she fucking take her? Why? What other reason she has to take her own life and her kids? What other reason other than she went into psychosis? She was fucking going into. She didn't sleep. She was fucking having all kinds of fucking hallucinations for days. She was telling everybody this.
But she didn't distance herself from her children. That's intelligent.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, dude, if I start looking at my child like she's a fucking demon, I'm gonna call somebody to be like, hey, I need to take me into your house for a little bit and just keep me in the fucking barn.
Everything leading up till now is the reasonable doubt that they needed to fucking make her.
She's going to prison, bro. Sorry.
She's not. They can't prove that they did not prove beyond a reasonable doubt.
It's not their job. The defense has to prove that.
That's what the jury's fucking instructions are. No.
I don't care what the jury instructions are. I don't care.
But what do you mean? That's how the fuck.
What do I mean? She's going to prison, dude.
No, that's not what the instructions say. If you find her criminally responsible beyond burden twice, beyond burden of proof or whatever, reasonable doubt, you have, and they have the burden of proof to prove it. They did not.
So wait, the chick that went to weed-induced psychosis that got manslaughter. You're saying that they just have to let her off?
Oh my god! It's the way that the Massachusetts jury instructions are for cases like this. The way they read is burden is on the state all the time, and the defense doesn't have to put on a case, but they are. But all they did was prove how sick she was. It was her doctors. So it's like that's the reasonable doubt they need, because it says if you do not find her criminally
That's
responsible.
not reasonable doubt. Well, how is that reasonable doubt?
What are you
She still
talking
killed her
about?
fucking kids.
Reasonable doubt. They find her criminally responsible. They have no proof that she was criminally. All they have is proof
She goes through psychosis, but
That
she's
is the doubt
competent
that
to
they
stand
need.
trial.
That is the reasonable doubt they need.
Why? Is it because her postpartum depression's gone? Is that why she's capable to stand trial?
No, she's not.
Come on, bro.
Nobody said it was fucking gone. Nobody said her depression was gone.
Oh.
She still wants to kill herself. I mean, what the fuck?
Didn't try again, though, this year.
Twice.
Just saying, bro. Like, it's fucked up. If they're just gonna let her go and her 3 kids just die, and I don't know, man. That's insane to me.
You're not watching it, so.
No, I watched it. All she does is cry. I can cry too.
She only cried twice. She only cried during the fucking autopsy.
Yeah, put her somewhere. That's what I'm saying. Don't let her out.
She hasn't been out.
Don't let her have another kid either.
Why would she have another kid? Maybe she might have.
I don't know, because she had 2 more after she was depressed. So what the hell?
She was not depressed. She was not on medication.
Yes, she was. They said that she was depressed after her first child. What do you mean? I watched the fucking trial.
She didn't go on medication.
So she didn't have postpartum depression after her first child, you're saying?
She didn't go on medication. She went.
Dude, it's insane what you're defending right now.
She didn't tell a doctor. She didn't do enough to tell a doctor. It wasn't bad enough to tell a doctor. So she
killed 3 of her kids. Was there pets in the house?
What?
Was there pets in the home?
I think so. I don't know.
They didn't die, did they?
No. They were fucking. The psychosis manifested into her was she was worried about the entire time.
Yeah.
She was stressed about with the. She kept hearing voices of her kids and her.
Sure.
Whatever. What's the other excuse? What, she wanted to kill her kids?
I don't know why people do shit that they do.
Why would she want to kill her kids?
No idea. I don't know what the fuck she was going through.
Well, exactly. You don't. So,
what do you mean exactly? So I can just kill whoever I want and be like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing.
First of all, it's not your kids.
I'm going to bring my therapist in so he can tell you how terrible my life is. That's why I killed somebody and I didn't know what I was doing. What the fuck, bro?
She's not going to be.
They would laugh at me.
She would not be criminally responsible. She'd be able to go to whatever hospital if she chooses to go to a hospital she wants. You know.
That's what I'm saying. I would be like, yeah, put me in jail. I killed my kids.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying. How do you just wheel around free while you just killed 3 of your kids? What do you mean?
Free for 3 years.
You just told me the jury instructions. You said that.
She's not been free. It's not fucking over yet.
She's been free. I said if she gets off, then what?
Yeah. No, she doesn't. She wants to be hospitalized. She has to be.
She goes home and her postpartum depression's over. That's what she wants.
Oh, because she's not postpartum anymore. It's been 3 years.
Oh, yeah, imagine that.
What are you talking about?
She has no children.
No shit. So she's not postpartum. Anyway, it's not postpartum. It's 3 years after. She's been treated this entire time. I don't know what they have. Right now, they're putting on the case. But she's
so wait, how old was the youngest child?
I don't know.
You said you were watching a trial. How old was the youngest child?
I don't know. I don't talk about it with you anymore.
So listen, look mad at me because we're debating here.
Because I don't want to hear it. Nobody knows.
Okay.
You know,
whatever.
You have no idea. There's no.
I have no idea. Like you do?
There's no fucking motive. No, well, I mean, they can't put on a fucking motive because she killed her kids. What have been what? What's her motive? They have no fucking motive. They say she was being selfish. How? Okay. She took her own life from her kids. How? What does that mean? Selfish? Selfish for what? She wanted to be free of her kids. Well, then why didn't she just leave? Why didn't she run after she killed them? I'm confused.
Why did she run before she killed them? I'm confused.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She had no idea she wasn't in her right mind when it happened.
Oh, but yet she was calling all these places, telling them she's fucking crazy. Whatever, dude.
What do you mean? Yeah, for months. She wasn't. She was crazy. She was telling them she was not sleeping. She was anxious.
So she went into a self-induced psychosis, killed her kids, and now we're gonna be like, yeah, it's because of psychosis.
Well, I know. I want to kill myself too. I honestly don't think she'll live much longer.
She couldn't even do that properly.
Dude.
I'm just saying, she fatally killed 3 of her kids, and she's still alive. I'd make sure there was no bringing me back.
That's called hell. That's what she gets. I mean, that's her punishment. I mean, justice is not putting their mother.
She had enough sense to slash her wrist, to jump out. She had all the sense to do that, but she didn't know what she was doing when she was stabbing her fucking children.
She doesn't remember doing it.
It's crazy to defend somebody like that.
Well, I mean,
I'm just saying, dude.
there's no other
Because
reason.
if Brian fucking killed all these kids, and there's no
Brian,
motive,
no letter.
what are we saying?
Brian's not writing letters saying how he's like.
Huh?
It's not the same. None of this. There's no other way to compare. You can't compare it to anything. It's not the same thing. There's no other case.
I'm just saying, there better be somebody on that jury without kids for her and for her sake.
Without kids. No, they heard what the fuck. They go past. They read the jury instructions in the way they read.
I'd spit on the jury instructions and say guilty.
They have to fucking go through them.
I ain't gotta do nothing.
It's not guilty or not guilty. There's like 4 different things they have to follow. And there's another case that just got turned over this morning because the jury instructions weren't fucking followed correctly.
What's she getting charged with? Murder 1 or 2 or what?
I don't even know.
Oh.
I don't even know, actually. I don't know.
I can't believe the trial's taking this long.
Well, yeah, the defense just started today. I mean, the state actually rested, and then the defense started. They had one more witness this morning, which was, do you remember the guy from Karen Reed case, the Celebrate guy, Wiffle, behind Within, whatever? He was the fucking dork that was said he was like, he made up the house long design of cold. He tried to make up this
oh no,
this tool to make it show that
it's the same guy.
Yes, he was.
No,
he was the last witness, dude, for the fucking state, and all he did was confirm that she was the owner of the phone, and she went up the steps and it proved nothing, but it was in with him. And dude, she asked him these questions, right? And he's like, yeah, well, when the tab stays open, you close it, it says 53, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like,
so wait, who found her? Who found her or whatever?
The fucking state. The state.
No. I mean, like, when it happened, who found her?
Her husband.
So he came home?
He came home, yeah, and he's like, why is my house quiet? And he walked in and he went upstairs.
Why's my wife out the window? Like, what the fuck?
That's what he found first, and then it was all the way till 911. He was still outside with her when 911 showed up. Then he goes to go find his kids, right? And she mumbles they're in the basement. He has all his phone on, but he didn't know he didn't hang up for 911. So they hear everything when he finds the kids. It's fucking devastating. Maybe
she watched fucking what's that movie? Shutter Island, or is that what it's called? Shutter Island.
Maybe
with you know what I'm talking about, with Leonardo DiCaprio.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, his wife drowned 3 kids, and then he comes home and she's like, "Oh, they're in school," and she's like, "Honey," "Honey, it's Saturday," and she's like, "School's closed," and she's like, "Not my school," and their kids were fucking floating in the water. You don't remember? You never saw that movie?
No, I haven't seen it.
Bro, oh my god, I shouldn't even give all that away to you. Tell me you didn't watch it. Go ahead and tell me you didn't watch it. I'll never watch Ozarks. Go ahead.
No, dude, I tried to watch it and I don't have fucking Netflix. I do order Netflix.
It's on Netflix?
Man on Fire is, yeah.
Oh, I thought you had like a fire. I thought you had like a.
Wait, isn't there like one is in 2004?
No. There's just one Man on Fire.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's Dakota Fanning and Denzel Washington and Christopher Walken.
Okay, all right. I just have to get Netflix.
God damn it!
I know. You just give me your thing.
I knew you didn't watch it because I didn't get a text. There's no way you would not text me after watching that. You'd be like, "Oh my god, I can't wait! I can't believe I waited this long."
I was so mad that I couldn't watch it. I was like, "Fuck!" Like now, I'll order Netflix if he's not paying attention.
Yeah, I'd go to jail too. I wouldn't want to be out free, knowing like I wouldn't be able to function.
Well, he'll probably do something. Hold on, let me get. I know. I'll ask him if I get Netflix. He'll probably let me get.
Well, I thought you had a jailbroken Fire Stick or something.
No, I freaking know. I just canceled my cable, dude. All I had was regular cable. Oh, well, not regular cable. I had all these.
Well, I can send you the website I use to watch whatever video you want.
I mean,
it's called Watch Luna. Just WATCHLUNA.
All right, I'll check it out. There's gotta be.
But again, that's that I don't know if you have like a smart TV or not. But I just use my tablet and I could just You can just watch whatever. I mean, you have to close like some ads and stuff that pop up, but you can watch whatever movie. That's why I watch Ozarks. I'll watch whatever you want me to, but you got to watch fucking Man on Fire first.
If I start watching it, well, it's not just 2 hours long.
It's not even that long. I have to watch 16 hours of Ozarks, for Christ's sakes.
You'll want to, though. You're going to want to.
And you'll want to watch the whole thing on Man on Fire.
I will watch it.
It's not just a thriller. It's like a I can't. I can't give too much away.
Don't give me I can't give it away. But
It's one of the 3 movies I ever cried in. That should tell you everything.
really,
Yes. I immediately thought of Shutter Island 2. Bang!
dude. And then there's this one series, but it's like I don't know. It's called The Affair. Oh my god, it's so fucking good.
And guess what he did? He shot his wife after he fucking found his kids dead. That's why if I was that dude and I would have went and I would have been like, wait, she knows her in the basement, and I would have came upstairs, she wouldn't have fucking coded. She would have been gone.
Did he find them after she's like, no, I'm not cool?
Yeah. Yeah, they were behind her in the water floating. And then he came back and was hugging her, and then he fucking shot her. And then he went to it. I'm not going to tell you the whole thing because you have to watch it.
Yeah, well, I know. And that's
because the ending blows your fucking mind off.
But I can't. I don't remember that. What was it called?
Yeah, I like those endings that are like, whoa.
The one with what's his name, and he says to him, he's like, "It's not what we know; it's what you can prove in court." And then he goes,
"That's Law-Abiding Citizens."
Law-Abiding Citizens, dude, that fucking movie's amazing.
That's a movie, man. There's not a lot of movies. If I haven't seen a movie, it's because I chose not to, and I'm saving it.
Did you show her Avatar yet?
I have never seen Avatar.
Oh my god, you need to watch Avatar. You're gonna cry. You will cry. Watch the first one first. It's so fucking good. Oh my god, I can't believe you guys.
That's about like blue people with their own world, right, or something?
Oh my god, yeah. But there's like, and then like humans come, and it's like how they kind of like how Atlantis was, I guess. And then they like fight the humans off, and then there's like it's sad and it's good and sad. It's really.
I don't know, she's a little horror junkie, so which is cool because Halloween's coming up, and I'm showing her everything. Halloween, fucking Freddy. I'm showing her all the good ones.
Oh gosh.
She thinks Jeepers Creepers is bad. She don't know nothing yet.
Dude, I keep finding these memes that come up with like Michael Myers, and I always think of Annie, but I always want to send them to her, and I don't have a fucking way.
Dude, let me tell you something about Michael Myers. Now, I've watched. Yeah, my dad used to.
I always want to say Annie.
My dad used to put on the Sci-Fi Channel, and they used to have like 31 Days of Halloween or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched. I mean, you figure like Freddy would scare anybody the most because he's in your dreams. Dude, I created a breathing hole for about a year or two of my life where every time I went to bed, I had to breathe out of a little hole I made for my covers because I was so scared that Michael was in my closet.
Dude, I never watched any of them, but my dad had that same like some freaking channel with all these like old horror movies. Remember do you ever see the old ones? The car, like a black car, and it's like in the 80s or early 80s or 70s maybe, and it like
talk about The Exorcist.
I don't know. No, it's like this black car driver to kill people, and then Cujo. Remember the dog or Cujo is his name? Cujo. The dog Cujo. Did you ever see Cujo?
Dude, you're talking about like The Conjuring?
You don't know who Cujo is. No, it's an old 80s fucking horror movie with Cujo, the doll Cujo, and he kills people. It's fucking, oh my god, you don't know who Cujo is.
No, I know who Christine is. You know who Christine is?
No.
Christine's a killer car, bro.
That's the movie. That's what it is. And then there's birds. The fucking, I forget his name. It was all the birds, the black birds that kill people. That movie was really fun. Dude, this old fucking horror movie.
So wait, you've never even seen the original Halloween?
No, because I don't know.
Oh
I don't like horror movies. Because I used to have lucid dreams, and the horror movies was really fucking.
Do you really?
Yeah. Oh my god. The last one I had, I couldn't wake myself up, and the last one I had, it scared the fuck out of me. It was like literally about 4 years ago, and I used to lucid dream all the time. I didn't even know that there was regular dreams. I didn't even know what it was, but I knew I would wake myself up if I wanted.
As far as dreams go, I'm good. The only movie that fucked my dreams up was Requiem.
Dude, I got stuck, and I couldn't wake myself up, and I thought I was fucking tripping for it. And I thought I was on a permanent trip. I was like trying to wake myself, and then I woke up, and I was
sleep paralysis?
No, but when I woke up, my heart was racing. I felt it. I know.
Join the club.
I was in a fucking abandoned amusement park. Like it would always happen. I was always
there. You go.
And I would lose my pocketbook, and I have to go find it for.
I hate dreams like that.
If I didn't find it in my dreams, my pocketbook had everything I needed in it. My money, my medicine, my phone, my ID, and so I would always dream about losing it. So I would have to go find it, but I got scared and I wanted to wake up, and I was like, I can't wake up, and I was like shaking my head, and I woke up and I was like, fuck, and I woke up and I'm like,
at least you knew you were dreaming. I could never.
No.
No, I'm never like, yo, you're dreaming. I'm just always fucking in the moment. Like, what the hell's going on?
I didn't really so I used to not when I was younger. I didn't wake myself up. I didn't know I could. It wasn't until I got older that I realized what was happening, and then I could wake myself up because
Yeah.
sometimes I just started doing it. Yeah, and then
The sleep paralysis shit. I've never went through
never
that, but
had
that
that.
scares the shit out of me, dude.
My husband gets it bad. That is real. That's like
Imagine
you're
that.
coming back from the. You know what that is? Like you
Uh-uh.
coming back when you leave your body in your dreams or you're going to another dimension. You're not back yet, and you wake up before you're back into your body. So you're stuck for a minute
Fuck
until you
that.
go back into your body, and then and the demons see it. So that's why sometimes you see like something's like on your chest. They say that you see like a black thing on your chest. That's because you're in between dimensions, and you're trying to get back in your body fast enough before you wake up. Like sometimes if you have to pee, like you'll wake up, your body will wake up before you're back there. That's funny.
I've been waking up at 2:30. I've been waking up at 2:30 every morning. It sucks, dude.
Really? I
Yeah.
get 3 every day.
Like last night, I went to bed at 10:30, woke up at 2:30, and then went back to sleep at like 5:30, and woke up at like 8. I'm like, what the fuck?
Did you sleep through that whole time?
Yeah, it's just it's
dude,
not good
I
sleep.
do not sleep through an hour. Dude, you know I wake up every hour on the hour and I always have. I don't sleep.
Really?
Yeah, I wish, dude. I don't know what would happen if I slept that long, dude. I wish I could.
Well, that's why. Well, that's why I'm well, that's why I'm gonna stop. Well, that's why I'm gonna quit smoking weed again because like weed will put me to sleep quicker, but I sleep better without it. It sucks.
Well, maybe not. I guess dude. I've been smoking for so long. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I even know the difference.
And then my appetite's different. Like I eat cleaner when I don't smoke. Yeah.
That's all I eat is candy now.
If I smoke, I'm like, Leah, let's go get this. Let's go get ice cream. Let's go get this.
Yeah, what is shoe fly pie ice cream? What is that?
Oh my God! Listen, is Mamir still here?
Mamir, what is shoe fly pie ice cream?
Does anybody who's watching, even if you're not writing, does anybody know what shoe fly pie is? Has anybody had shoe fly pie in their life?
It sounds really gross to me.
It's not gross. It's called that because
it looked like butter pecan to me, but
no. Well, it's shoe fly pie flavor, but they literally took a fresh shoe fly pie and broke it up into the ice cream.
What is a shoe fly pie made
out of? If I just say what it's made out of, you're gonna be like, ew. It's the best.
I'm gonna. Oh God, I don't even. I thought it was something like. I thought it was.
No, it's just called shoe fly because it's so sweet.
All right, well, sweet. Well, I like sweet. I mean,
it's really good, bro.
Like syrup or something. What's it made of?
Hold on, what'd somebody say on there? I can't read it.
I mean, I can't read either.
Shoe fly pie.
I wrote it.
Oh, you wrote it?
Yeah, because I don't want to. Your probably knows what it is.
Not shoe like that. I mean, like shoe, like get away.
Like shoe, like a shoe. I don't fucking.
Yeah, like shoe fly.
Like shoe fly, like shoe and the fly.
Yeah, because it's so sweet that the flies are trying to get to it.
You know what? I can't.
It's Amish, bro. It's Pennsylvania Dutch.
Call it like vanilla fucking bean or something. I don't.
Because it needs its own name. I'm telling you.
Think about flies and shooing them away. Yeah, I don't want to think about that.
Well, you're only in Jersey. I'll send you one.
I don't think I want one. Sorry.
The Amish bring them here to the little supermarket we have here, and they're all fresh.
I love the Amish food, though. I love.
What the hell?
Because I don't want a fucking shoe or fly on my pie. Okay?
There's no shoe or fly. It's just called shoe fly. Shoe fly pie.
I mean, listen, if it's going to be sweet, this attracts flies. I don't
SHOO.
Okay.
Shoe fly, get out of here. This is mine. Like, what are you talking about, Willis?
I mean, yeah, okay. So is it vanilla ice cream? Like, what is it? Just, I mean.
It's not ice cream. It's just they took. I've never had it before.
Your ice cream that was shoe fly ice cream.
Yeah. So they basically took like a fresh shoe fly, 1 or 2 shoe fly pies, and made homemade ice cream with it.
Vanilla. I mean, it looks like vanilla.
I don't know because all of it tastes like shoe fly pie, but then you have chunks of shoe fly pie in it, which
you're giving me nothing. I can't even picture. You're telling me it's all sweet, and I'm picturing flies, and you're trying to.
There's no flies at all.
Well, why even say that? Why even put that on there? Yeah,
because that's the name of it.
Vanilla, shoe bean, or something. Shoe bean.
Nah, the Amish don't give a shit.
I mean, dude, they make the best fucking donuts someday.
Exactly.
But I don't want shoe fly donut. Donut. I would like a vanilla donut, please. With regular motherfucking donut, please. And a regular fucking ice cream. Couldn't you just get vanilla?
The Amish are a little off, though. I saw like a 67-year-old woman going up a straight hill on a bicycle, and I'm like, oh my God.
I mean, what did Leah get? You made her get it too?
No, she got moose tracks.
See? She's a normal person. Like a normal person.
No, because she tried mine and she was mad she didn't get mine. So shush.
I don't believe it. I don't believe
I'll
that.
ask her. I'll bring her here.
I want to know because I guarantee she doesn't let your shoes fly by.
I guarantee she loved it.
Did you tell her what it was called first?
She don't care.
Oh gosh, I don't know what's happening to you guys. I mean, I don't know about that.
Well, if it was called shoe bee pie, you'd be like,
I mean, like I don't know, not even shoe. How about like flower bean pie?
Sounds gay. I ain't getting that.
Oh, shoe fly sounds like something I don't want to bother my shoes.
I only know about it because my dad's side, my nana made it like my whole life growing up. And it was fire.
I'm thinking of myself as a Greek, and that's what I don't know why. Like,
no, it's not Greek. No. We have a lactabutico. We have baklava.
I like baklava. We got baklava too.
Yeah, a lactabutico is better than baklava.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, my grandmother makes the best baklava in the world, bro. But my aunt, who's her brother's sister, fucking everything she makes sucks because she's from a different island. So depending, this is what's cool about Greece. Depending on what island you're from, depends on how great you can make Greek food. So like, I need to get the recipe from my grandmother ASAP.
I really want to go live on that island. Forget about everybody else.
Yeah. If I could, I would.
Go, man. No.
I could probably do it. It's just you get to a point where it's like you got to make some money, but you're on an island.
Yeah, because I mean, but like, it's probably not much. Like, give me a job there, you know?
No. What are you? You're either going to work at one of the bars, one of the restaurants there, at the jail, or a grocery store.
I would probably go to one of the restaurants. I could probably work at the restaurant. I used to be a hostess.
I could literally close my eyes and see the beach right now there. Oh my god.
I know they were just showing
it's incredible.
This stupid boring episode they were showing flashbacks of them on different vacations and all they had was all the beaches. And they go to Greece a lot. A lot of their trips were to Greece.
Yes, because you don't have to worry about getting fucking robbed or anything like that when you go to Greece. Unless you go to Athens. Don't go to Athens. If anybody here goes to Greece, don't go to Athens. Stay away from Athens.
Athens? Yeah.
I mean, go to Athens for the history, but don't go to, like, the main city.
I just love how, like, with the World Cup, all the people, like, how welcoming everybody was to each other's, like, country. And, like,
oh, yeah. And there you have generations at liberty. United. Well, that's what I mean. You have generations at liberty. Like, it's not like somebody's 40, 50 years old living with their parents, and then their children's living with them, too. But everybody contributes in to live in a huge home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't understand how to do that here. We're like, oh, you live with your parents at whatever age you're whatever. Like, it's a completely different culture.
I know.
You know?
And it's like, and that's how, like, with my whole family, it was like my grandma lived with us our whole life. Like, first we lived with her, and my mom, that's my dad, and we like forever. And then she came, and then my mom got my stepdad. We got something else. She came to live with us. Her and my aunt, and then my mom's sister, and then my dad, my mom's brother. So we were all back in the same house again, growing up in the same house, and we were in the same house all the way to the end. So like we all moved. If I
can bank $2 million, I'll go.
And then my mom was just living with her again, and now my mom's living with my brother. So it's like we've always lived with each other. So we're just. I am
gonna plan the trip next year though. Take Leah to Greece for maybe 2 weeks.
Are you?
Oh, absolutely.
That's awesome.
I need to relax. For fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake, and you do need to relax. Like.
Oh, like I said, I like PA. I like the woods. I like nature, but just my heart is at the beach. Not the beaches here, the cold beaches. I'm talking about I'm talking about 3 different shades of blue, 3 different shades of clear. Just.
I know. I just want a shack on it, and I'll wake up every day and I'll take care of the plants and the animals.
And again, the crazy thing about when you go to Greece,
a tropical is there a place where there's like trees behind me with like plants and like flowers and shit? That's where I want to go.
Oh yeah.
Beach. Yeah, all right. Thanks.
Greece has a bunch of, and like I said, there's wild fruit, there's wild vegetables, and you just go and pick it. You know, they don't kill people's vegetables and shit like that like we do here. It's just.
You probably grow your own stuff.
But the good thing is I have half my family there, so all I have to do is pay for the plane tickets.
Oh my god!
I got somewhere to stay here at this island, that island, my main island. I just got to get there.
How much is a shack on the beach?
I mean, my grandmother's sister has a villa in Rhoda, Greece, and if I tell her I know the person, she'll charge like fucking 60, 70 a night or something like that. Like nothing.
Really? What if you don't live
Yeah.
there? So 6 times 3, 1,800 a month. I mean, it's probably really cheap to live there. If you
It's
live
not.
on
It's not because
no,
of euros. No, it's because they had to change to the euro. I mean, it's not cheap, but it's not. I don't know.
versus here.
The economy sucks, but we act like the economy's good here.
I know.
You know,
I know, dude. It costs us like $200 at my food shop. More than that,
dude.
it's 300 usually.
Dude,
There's still a vibe, dude.
every time I go anywhere, it's at least $30.
I know.
Like, what the
McDonald's, dude. McDonald's is $30.
I'm done with McDonald's.
Isn't that nuts that you go and you're like, holy shit. It's
not about the price. It's just I don't feel good after eating McDonald's.
Oh God, no! And dude,
my stomach's like, oh fuck you.
There's not enough cows in the world to serve all the fucking burgers that they serve in all the states of New Jersey and all the fucking United States. So where does the meat?
And they look like prisons now.
I know. Remember,
like before they had Ronald McDonald, the purple guy.
Yeah, remember that guy? There's things that we sat on like that.
Yeah.
We used to have the outside rides or whatever they were.
Yeah, like going to McDonald's used to be a fucking trip.
Dude,
now you go and it looks like a prison.
Remember, you couldn't get out of it. It's still the one on the outside. Remember, you were locked in. Everybody's like, "Fuck, how do I get out of here?"
Yeah.
There's like a fake door, and you're like, "Fuck."
Sad, man. Like I'm thinking about opening up a petting zoo because there's like so little for fucking kids to do around here, dude.
See, I just want to take care of animals. I want to live on
like unless I take her to Dorney Park or
Oh yeah, it's Dorney Park.
What do you got out there? Do you got any like amusement parks out there?
We have Clementon Park. I'm coming in, and it's Water Park.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's like look it up. See how far it is. Or like even seaside.
It's only 2 hours. I mean, Jersey's only 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I've just been procrastinating going to Greece because I'm telling you right now, when you're sitting on a plane for 13, 14 hours, it fucking sucks, dude.
Dude, oh my god, I can't. Like the hangover, I told whoever takes. If I ever take it on the plane, I don't know.
Would you rather take a boat?
Probably, yeah.
Really?
I don't want to, dude. I don't want to get into a fucking piece of metal that sits in the sky and flies, and then decides when it's gonna land. I don't fucking think so. I don't fucking think so.
The only thing I don't like, I mean, I don't like. Trust me, I don't like flying.
And even if I knew how it worked, I still don't want to fucking do it.
I'm just pissed off that they don't give us an option to survive. They give you a fucking oxygen mask. Where's my parachute, homie? Level the plane out. Let me jump out.
An option to survive. I know. No shit.
You feel me?
People like, oh, you're safer in a car. No, that's instant death in a plane. I don't want to fall in the sky. Maybe in a car accident, I could maybe get hit. I don't know. I just would rather stay on the ground if I'm going to die. I would rather be on the ground. My
mind is just like, the earth is 70% water. If we're going down, I'm going to jump out the last second, just hit the water and survive. But that's not the case.
That dude, remember that dude that did that? He was literally hijacked the plane. He somehow got some millions of dollars, got a parachute from
Davey Cooper.
Jumped out of the 747 and survived for 30 years.
That's what I'm saying. They're all like, oh, you would die at that altitude.
Then that one guy that plane that just crashed in Brazil, and he was the only survivor. He jumped out the last minute when it was like hitting the ground.
See what I mean?
Like, wow.
So I would just be like, yo, pilot, level the plane out. Let us jump out with parachutes. What are we doing here?
I know. I wish.
Head down, head down, head down. Fuck you.
I know. Oh, make sure you put your arms out. No, I am not. Parachute 1 didn't work. Parachute 2, my luck would be none of them would work.
At least, but just having an option would make me more comfortable being on a plane.
Yeah, I know. And literally.
And at least if a ship goes down, they have lifeboats.
What about the orbs that save the whatever that fucking missing plane is? What about the orbs? Remember the orbs that were around and all of a sudden it disappears the plane? That one was missing forever, and they said it's down. It's Malaysia something plane.
Oh, that shit's fucked up, dude.
It's been completely off radar, and then they see orbs around it when they finally find it. From the satellite, it had orbs around it.
Wait a second, was that a Black Mirror episode that I watched when the plane?
No, but it seemed just like there was one like that.
Yeah, the plane goes somewhere and it comes back, and it's been like 20 years, and everybody's like, "What's the big deal?" And they're like, "You've been gone for 20 years."
Oh wait, is that? I don't think it's a Black Mirror episode, but there's lost.
Yeah, it's something, but dude, they take off.
There's a show Manifest. It's the same thing. Like
maybe that's it.
Yeah, and they come back and they're seeing all these because they were dead. Now they came back to life, seeing all these fucking weird shit. Like they knew he was coming in the future. And it's like
Final
nobody.
Destination.
Oh my god, dude, that's I can't even. That
Well,
movie's
that's
so fucked up, dude. That's what I mean. That's my luck. Okay, that shit would happen to me. If it's gonna happen, it's happening. And I know what people say. I know the
I'd love to
truth.
cheat death.
If you're gonna get an, I know, but they say you can't really cheat death. If it's your time, it's your time. It really truly is.
You can.
But I don't. Would rather. I would. Can I just know? I would. Can I change? I'm changing it, please. Universe. I don't want to die in a plane. I want to stay here. Please let me stay on.
Yeah, but the fact that you'll never be able to explore the world sucks, dude.
What do you mean? Maybe they have to fucking be honest with us and tell us that they can portal us. They know they can.
Well, actually, you can at least. Have you ever been on a cruise at least?
No, I'll get on a cruise.
Oh my god, that's right. Because you need to get to Miami. Oh my god.
How do you get to? Can you get to Greece on there on a cruise ship?
To Greece?
Yeah.
Yeah, in about 3 weeks.
Really? Oh, wow.
Dude, it's a ship.
There's a ship here.
That's what I'm saying. I think you can take. I think you can go on a cruise from like New York to
Miami, Bahamas, and shit.
You at least need to go to the Bahamas at least.
Oh, fuck
that was fun.
I would, dude. I'm dying. I would fly there. I mean, not fly there. I would drive there. Well, not drive, but like, oh my god, I have to get on a plane at least. Well, no, I can take a cruise ship, but I would take a cruise. I would literally want to maybe drive. Maybe I want to go to Charleston first. Can it stop at Charleston? Probably not.
You're still talking about the U.S. You need to get out of here for a little bit.
I like Jersey. I'm fine in my little Jersey Shore bubble. Yay. Good.
Whatever.
I mean,
what did Mimir say?
I like the Bahamas.
Can't read that.
Statistics, motherfucker. Okay. I don't
exactly.
But I don't want to fall. As I said, if I'm going to be a statistic, I'd rather be one on the ground. You know.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. My luck would. I'd die in a plane. I'd be like, fuck me.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, look at all the bad luck we've had so far. Like, we've already fucking made it this far. Do you think we want to keep fucking pushing it? Do we really want to push it? Look, I've cheated death a lot. Like, I shouldn't even be here. I have, like, survivor's guilt. For real, sometimes.
I wouldn't. I'd be like, well, shit happens.
Yeah.
Hello?
I'm here. Hold on. Today's my mom's birthday, but it's also the anniversary of my.
But I'm sure if you look up like the statistic, like how many car accidents there are, fatalities and car accidents there are a day compared to deaths from like
that's plane
crashes.
I'm sure it's on the ground. That's why. Like they think that doesn't make me feel better. Because there's more cars on the ground than there is planes in the sky. That's why the statistics are higher.
Yeah, but I'm sure but there's a lot of people flying like every day.
But think about. I know there's a lot of planes. I get it. A lot of planes every day, all day. They don't crash that often. But just think about what just happened. Like in 2024. Remember all the planes that were just falling the fuck out of the sky? One over here.
Yeah, that's because DEI though. Because you had like chicks driving planes.
No,
no
it was fucking
no
literally. It was like the ley lines, I think. Really.
I'm just kidding.
What the fuck up? You're so like. What do you? You're like really like. I want to knock you out. No, it's women's fault. Women.
Just kidding.
You're fucking gay.
For real though, if I went on a plane that was a woman pilot, I'm getting.
If I go. What?
Oh, 100%. I'm out of there, dude.
Yeah, there was just an accident, a plane crash. It was all women. Actually, the whole crew was women, and they were doing TikTok.
See? I need like a 60-year-old fucking weathered pilot driving me. I'm like, all right, we're gonna make it.
Dude, we should watch the trial and put it on.
Huh?
Like put the trial on. What time is it?
Yeah, is it on?
Yeah, I might start from the beginning. But yeah, I was watching it. Like I was driving. I was like, I'll get through the Ultimate Girls Trip and then I'll have to put it on. Find it real quick. I think NBC Boston maybe. I saw this almost Defense Diary there again. I like when Allie does the Oh my god, it's still going, okay. Her fucking lawyer is awesome. Let me start.
Is this 19?
Yeah, Wiffle. Oh god, Wiffle ball.
Oh, I found a 1956 nickel.
Did you really?
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, it sounds like silver too. What is this? 1949?
That's good.
Oh yeah. So,
You find dimes everywhere or no?
no, I'm looking at nickels right now on $half.
Just find it random dimes everywhere. All right. And
1968 $half.
Ian Whiffen. So this is the state that calls Ian Whiffen. Stand. Now, if you guys have watched the Karen Reed trial, you'll know it's Ian Whiffball. Sam. Defense diaries for watching.
All right, for those of you that don't know, and I guess it's crazy for me to assume that you do, Ian Whiffen, who works at Celebrate, was the guy that testified at the Karen Reed trial.
There's a
And
Momo.
I mean, some people have said he's a douche. I mean, you know, and he was like basically like had the programming tweaked the way Celebrate works to address the House Long to Die in the Snow text and sort of tried to explain away what looked like a 2:00 in the morning text. It was, if you don't know, then you don't know the case.
How does it show up on a phone?
The user of the phone would be able to access the health data via the health app.
Like, this is just like proof that she fucking, you know, they talk about like, you know, her going up the steps, and it's like kind of stupid. This is nothing to dispute here. So,
well, they're already saying she did that. So what the hell is this guy needed for?
I don't even know why was the toilet even bring it on. Hold on. I'm gonna fast forward to when it gets to her sister. Let's do the defense part. And then like her sister like
Isn't it amazing how Karen Reed got off and they're not even like trying to figure out who killed John?
Not yet, motherfucker. It pisses me to fuck off. It's all civil cases. It's just so fucking stupid.
That's sick, man.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like, we're losing here. What was the focus here? It's supposed to be killed John O'Keefe. All right, let's get this. He cross-examines this asshole. We got nothing's in dispute. So let me go on a break. Oh wait, and then she starts reading the instructions. I believe.
This is an extremely, extremely hard time to win. The burden again is in the light most favorable to the defense, to the prosecution. But we have a couple things that have been established here during the prosecution's case in chief. They have established that she was suffering from a mental disease or defect.
Mm-hmm.
And they have established that she was manic. She was having, you know, intrusive thoughts. There is enough to raise the presumption that she was not sane.
Right.
And the Commonwealth has not put on any evidence to counter, to prove that sanity beyond a reasonable doubt.
Right.
Now, look, the defense hasn't put on their case yet. They haven't even put on an expert to say that she was not able to conform her conduct to the law. However, the model jury instructions in Massachusetts, you know, does not require, you know, that experts testify. So
I have a face. I'm gonna speed her up.
Let's see. I know we've read this numerous times, but I'll stick it up while we're waiting. Thank you. Music to my soul, because Bob and I had saved an older version of the criminal responsibility jury instruction that they recently changed. So to prove a defendant guilty of any crime, the Commonwealth must prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant was criminally responsible at the time the alleged crime was committed. The Commonwealth bears the burden of proving beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant committed the crime with which he is charged, and also that the defendant is criminally responsible for his conduct. The defendant has no burden to prove a lack of criminal responsibility. Now, this is just the jury instruction, okay? So, but the jury instruction is designed to give an accurate, you know, to give the law in a very easy way that a layman can understand. So it makes the most sense to follow this when we're trying to understand it. So criminal responsibility is a legal term. A person is not criminally responsible for his conduct if he has a mental disease or defect, and as a result of the mental disease or defect, lacks the substantial capacity to either appreciate the criminality of or wrongfulness of his conduct, or to conform his conduct to the requirements of the law. So I'm going to skip the phrase mental disease or defect means, because it's really a non-issue in this case. And basically it's like, it's not a medical term. It's a, you decide, jury, but it's not an issue here. If the Commonwealth has not proved to you beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant was not suffering from a mental disease or defect at the time of the killing, then you must consider whether, as a result of a mental disease or defect, the defendant lacked the substantial capacity to either appreciate the criminality or wrongfulness of his conduct, or to conform his conduct to the requirements of the law. To establish that the defendant had the substantial capacity to conform his conduct to the requirements of law, the Commonwealth must prove beyond a reasonable doubt that any mental disease or defect that may have existed did not deprive the defendant of his ability to behave as the law requires. That is, to obey the law.
I love how it's his.
Look, hold on. There is not a chance in hell.
What are you saying?
I just love how they automatically put his, him, his, him.
I mean, no, because I guess it's like, people, I guess.
Funny.
At this point, the Commonwealth has proved beyond a reasonable doubt that any mental disease or defect that may have existed did not deprive Lindsay Clancy of her ability to behave as the law requires. They have it.
Right.
And I expect this is where the argument is about to primarily rest. The word appreciate means to understand rather than merely to know. Criminality means the legal significance of conduct. Wrongfulness means the moral significance of conduct. So the Commonwealth must prove that the defendant knew and understood that his conduct was illegal, and that's an or, that it was wrong. It is not enough for the Commonwealth to show that the defendant merely knew or was intellectually aware that his conduct was illegal or wrong. Rather, the Commonwealth must prove beyond a reasonable doubt that a mental disease or defect did not deprive the defendant of a meaningful understanding of the legal or moral significance of his conduct. The defendant must have been able to realize in some meaningful way that his conduct was illegal or wrong.
The same kind of thing.
I do anticipate, Reddington, and a lot of you have asked, because I've said this case lives or dies in the ability to conform your conduct to the law.
Okay.
And that's where I think that the defense is going to focus and stay.
She's going to jail.
Anticipate that we will hear both aspects of this, and that the defense might not be just resting on or relying on the inability to conform one's conduct. So we shall see right now. In considering when the Commonwealth has met
its burden of proof.
Its burden of proof, you may consider all the evidence that is be presented to you. You may consider the facts underlying the crime and the evidence of the defendant's actions before and after the crime. You may consider the opinions of any expert testified and give those opinions whatever weight you think they deserve.
Where there's evidence.
I'm going to leave out for now the drug
Bro,
stuff.
This is if I was a juror, I'd read all this and be like, fuck this, she's guilty.
A whole thing.
Yeah, I am.
The hell?
And then it just says, remember, the Commonwealth must prove to you beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant was criminally responsible at the time the crime was committed. That is, that the defendant did not lack criminal responsibility at the time. Therefore, it is the Commonwealth's burden to prove at least one of the following beyond a reasonable doubt. One, that Lindsay did not suffer from a mental disease or defect. Obviously, can't do that. Two, that if the defendant did suffer from a mental disease or defect, he nonetheless retained the substantial capacity to appreciate the wrongfulness or criminality of his conduct, and to conform his conduct to the requirements of the law, which means they can't prove one of them.
Right.
They prove you know, oh, she could appreciate the wrongfulness, but they didn't prove beyond a reasonable doubt she could conform her conduct, or vice versa. The prosecution is unable to to meet that, and that number
going to
2
prison. Shush.
is in fact where this case lives and dies. The other 2 deal with if you're taking drugs or alcohol, and how those you know, affect it. And I'll come back to this if in fact that becomes
an issue.
You know, something that they focus on. Barely any snow on the. Oh my God! I have left the dog outside. This is what I was getting at. Viewed in the light most
Where's the trial?
Commonwealth is sufficient to possibly find about the TikTok nurse. That's what Reddington is asking about.
Okay.
She considered all of her avenues.
Commonwealth. That's the rule that we read, Rule 25.
And I would cite to the court the case that was decided of Commonwealth versus Brunette Silvera. It's BRUNETTE-SELV.
That's the one we were just reading, guys. So here we go.
EIRA was decided towards the end of May of 26 by the appeals court in Massachusetts. It was a case out of the Boston Municipal Court where defendant was charged with assault and battery on a police officer. The evidence was presented that the defendant was acting erratically and that there was an awful lot of evidence that indicated that, brought out on cross-examination from witnesses, that the defendant was suffering from mental illness. Based on that evidence being presented, the government rested their case, just as they've done here. My suggestion to the court is that the evidence that's been presented on this case against Ms. Clancy.
But if she killed the cop, it'd be different.
I would suggest does not rise to the level under Rule 25, where even if you take the Lattimore standard and determine that the evidence would be decided in the light most favorable to the government at this stage of the case, I think the Brunette Silvera case places, as they describe it, a negative obligation to prove a negative as part of their case in chief on the government. I suggest to Your Honor that the evidence that has been presented in this case is overwhelming, that this young woman was clearly and unequivocally suffering from a mental disease or defect, that it was occupying her waking hours, her life, that she considered.
I'm going to use that every time now.
All of her avenues. She attempted to go to these healthcare providers, using the term loosely, that she went to these people. She had medication after medication after medication. She was obviously acting, I suggest to the court, in a state that was observed by witnesses that, in fact, that she was suffering from mental disease or defect, and then ultimately this horrific incident. So under that Brunette Silvera case, there's no evidence, I suggest, from the government that would rebut the fact that there is evidence of lack of criminal responsibility. So under Brunette Silvera and the cases that were cited in that opinion, respectfully, I would suggest that a required finding of not guilty should be entered on the case. I also would argue to the court that I think that under the Brunette Silvera standard and the evidence that Your Honor has before you, that the matter should be reduced down, if you will, from premeditated malice, aforethought, cruelty, and atrocity to second degree. I'm not arguing at this stage Commonwealth versus Gray or any of its progeny as to manslaughter, but I think the court, certainly in its wise exercise of discretion, has the ability and the right to reduce the charge to second-degree murder or enter a required finding.
Oh, just she's doing sometime.
Let's see.
Counsel, thank you. Come on.
He's not going to.
Thank you, Your Honor. The case that defense counsel cited, there was a presentation of the Commonwealth's evidence. Commonwealth rested. Defense called an expert who said that the defendant was not criminally responsible, and the Commonwealth relied on a cross-examination of that witness and did not call any further witnesses. So the motion was filed for a required finding at the close of all of the evidence, which is what's required under Commonwealth versus Lawson, which Brunette Silva cites and is still good law. An SJC case, 475 Mass 806 from two
clerk's email address to get it expedited as quick as possible. So
they
are working to try to resolve the issue, and the hospital has acknowledged they received the subpoena. We just don't have a response yet. And I would just also remind that we discussed this last week and talked about doing this tomorrow on Tuesday in order to get those records and have time for everybody to get them and review them so that a proper examination of the witness can be done in a voir dire.
So well, let's do this. Let's do this before we start going at each other. We'll see if the records come in. All right. The records come in, then we got to determine how long it takes for people to review it and get ready. So if we can do that this afternoon, great. Right. If we can't, I'll hear from the parties as to why we can't. We may have to do it tomorrow. But if we can do that today, I do understand that witness has been here a number of days. But at this point, it's a question of the records coming in, which really is out of both parties' hands. So if the records are in, the parties can get ready. We'll do that voir dire. If not, we have to do that tomorrow. Okay. All right. Ms. Reddington?
Ready? Ready for the jury, Judge?
Yeah.
All right, so the records, and I'm just going to mute this while the jury is coming in so I can talk. So the records he's talking about, I'm assuming, are the staffing records that would demonstrate how many doctors were on staff that weekend, how those types of things. The Commonwealth created this issue by attempting to demonstrate all of the resources available to Lindsay Clancy when she was in McLean. How she would have been seen by a doctor every day, and that psychiatrist was on, and she did not know what the staffing was like, but they painted a picture of a very ample staff with ample resources, with ample programs available, and that's the reason this is an issue. Oh, he's looking at.
Oh. Where are you at now?
I don't know who that is. Maybe it's the grandparents.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Oh no, I can't.
This defendant,
yes, Your Honor, thank you.
Good.
Thank you. Yeah, please, I believe she's right up.
There we go, right? Okay. God damn.
I don't know what he said. I couldn't hear the name. Meg Camp, maybe. We'll see.
Meg Camp was her work friend.
Where's Bob? I don't see Bob.
What's Bob?
Oh, they're on the other side, behind the prosecution. All media. All media.
Yeah.
Here she comes.
Everybody can talk fast over her lawyer. This is the first witness for the defense. First director.
Oh, I think I know who that bitch was.
No, you don't.
No, it's from Pineapple Express.
Oh. I love that movie.
I just watched it yesterday.
You did?
Hey, good afternoon.
Yeah, I watched it like 100 times.
I'm going to ask you if you can keep your voice up and speak into that microphone. Okay? Thank you.
I just want to say the same thing, so make sure that all the jurors way down here even can hear you, okay?
Okay.
Tell us your name.
This is Margaret Hamp.
And what town do you live in?
Stoneham.
And what do you do for work?
I'm a labor and delivery nurse
Where?
at Mass General.
And how long have you been working as a labor and delivery nurse?
I started on our labor and delivery unit in 2012.
Okay, so about what, 24 years? No.
I started for the obstetrics department in 2006.
Okay, so 20 years you've been working for Mass General between obstetrics and labor and delivery, right?
Correct.
Do you know Lindsay?
I do.
How do you know her?
I was working on the labor floor when Lindsay first started with us.
So this would be the labor and delivery floor, and she started as a nurse, correct?
Correct.
You had already been working there?
Correct.
And she was about, what, 24 years old?
Roughly.
And came in as a young woman as a nurse, correct?
Correct.
Can you tell us, to your observation, let me ask you this, how many years did you work with her?
She started, I believe, in 2015, and I worked until 2002 when she went out with Callan.
So about 7 years or thereabouts. Did you know that she had a child, Cora?
Yes.
And did you know that she had a child, Dawson?
Yes.
And ultimately that she had a child, a baby that was born very, very recently, Callan.
Mm-hmm.
In the years that you were working with her,
Oh, the
were you
baby?
able to observe, I mean, did she
fuck
like
her,
being a nurse?
dude.
Did she want to work, or was she a good nurse? What's your
Lindsay loved being a nurse. She was really good at being a nurse. She was compassionate. She was kind. She was a patient advocate. She was the type of nurse that you wanted taking care of you or your loved one when you walked onto our unit.
Did you observe, for example, that on occasion when she would be involved with the delivery of a baby, that she would become emotional?
Lindsay was often emotional during birth of complete strangers. She would cry and she would just say that was so beautiful.
Oh, Jesus.
You could just tell that she really loved being in that setting.
Over those years, right up until the time of Callan being born, fair to say that you stayed friendly with her?
Yes.
And you're still friendly with her?
Yes.
Can you tell us, did you observe during the time you worked with her how she emoted or felt about her children, all three of them?
Yes.
Tell us anything that you recall.
So Lindsay and I worked the night shift together, and often on the night shift, you get to have an opportunity to really get to know your coworkers and celebrate things that are happening in their lives or support them with things that are not going so well. Lindsay asked a lot of questions of her coworkers about parenting. Simple things as she would poll the nursing staff about monogrammed lunch boxes, right down to sleeping habits. What questions do you ask a daycare provider to make sure that you're in the right place? She was often asking her coworkers childcare, parenting tips.
When she had Callan, after Callan was born in the late spring of 22, did you see her after the birth of Callan?
I did not see her after the birth of Callan.
Were you aware that she had taken a leave of absence from Mass General?
Yes.
Did you stay in touch with her by phone or text?
No, so how's anybody even making jokes in that chat right now?
Oh, I wasn't even reading.
That's crazy.
I wasn't even reading.
I briefly kept in touch through text. After Callan was born, I reached out to her and I asked her for her address and how she was doing so I could send her a gift. And then a few months later, she circled back to me to thank me for the gift that I had sent her.
Do you recall an incident on one occasion where she was looking or monitoring one of the children and the child was crying and you observed what happened after that?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Lindsay often checked in on her kids while they were sleeping at night. Again, we worked the night shift and she had the ability to look at her phone and see what Cora or Callan were doing in their cribs. And she shared that with a lot of us. There was one particular night that Cora was crying. She was probably about 6 months old. And Lindsay never let Cora cry. She wasn't at that point in parenting, and she was very communicative about that. And Cora was crying on the monitor. It was the middle of the night, and maybe after 10 minutes, she started to call Pat, and he wasn't answering. And she got really worried that Cora was crying, but now Pat wasn't answering his phone. So in the middle of the night, she called the police to do a wellness check on her family.
And while you were working the night shift, is that pretty much what you both worked together all those years?
Yes.
Would that be through the pandemic as well?
Yes.
Would you say that was quite a bonding experience, being in labor delivery up close and personal with patients during the pandemic at night?
Of course, it was a very challenging time as a healthcare provider.
Thank you very much. You can inquire.
That was it? Get her.
Morning.
So the incident that you just told us about where Ms. Clancy was watching the monitor overnight, you were aware that the police responded and everything was fine, right?
Yes.
And you worked with her through 2022 when she went out with leave on Callan?
Correct.
And you never visited their house after Callan was born, did you?
No.
You don't know what was going on in her life, did you?
No.
And she didn't share any of her struggles with you via text or in any other capacity, did she?
No.
And as a labor and delivery nurse, and having been trained in labor and delivery, and you said you worked obstetrics before, correct?
Correct.
Is it fair to say that you often have patients that come to you in both those areas that have some mental illness or are on psychiatric medications, right?
Sometimes.
And working labor and delivery, you have some training on...
Objection, compound question. Right. Like it's got two possible
Shut
answers.
up, lady.
And have patients that come to you in both those areas that have some mental illness or are on psychiatric medications, right?
Compound.
Sometimes.
And working labor and delivery, you have some training on how to handle patients that are on certain types of medications.
Objection outside of the scope.
Right.
Well, her lawyer sucks, so shut up.
Well, it affects how you're going to go through a birth plan or do a delivery if a person is on some sort of long-term medication, right?
Right.
And so you're aware that Zoloft is something that's deemed safe for pregnant moms and breastfeeding moms?
Yes.
And you've had patients that have dealt with bipolar
Zoloft.
issues before?
Yes.
And that they have to remain medication compliant in order to manage those things, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Nothing.
The fuck does that have to do with
Your
anything?
experience dealing with patients that have birthed a child, as the district attorney asked, and are on Zoloft and expressing issues of being a parent.
Mm-hmm.
Were you aware of any incidents where Lindsay was with you and a woman did in fact express concern that she wanted to hurt herself or her child?
There was a particular patient that Lindsay was on staff when the patient arrived. It was a patient that.
Okay, this is the reason why you never ask a question you don't know the answer to. I think I knew this was the answer. I thought he was trying to get at. She never, that's not anything. She saw her appearance, but maybe let's see where this goes.
Incidents where Lindsay was with you and a woman did in fact express concern that she wanted to hurt herself or her child?
There was a particular patient that Lindsay was on staff when this patient arrived. It was a patient that arrived to the unit that had plans to harm herself while she was pregnant. And we had a conversation. Lindsay was brand new. It was the summer that she had just started. And we had a conversation about mental health in pregnancy and postpartum. And I asked her if she had ever heard of the Andrea Yates case, and she hadn't. And I explained that to her, and she cried. And she said, how could a mother...
She's always crying.
Thank you.
Well, so he did know that was coming.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Cries over a flower.
All right, let me sit down. Thanks.
All right, so I take back what I said. I thought he was trying to get at, because it seemed like the prosecution was trying to get at, like, this was part of a plan. She knows about this stuff, and that's why she planned this. So I thought he was expecting an answer of no, but clearly once she started to tell the story, he knew exactly what he was asking her. So let's see who the next witness is.
Ms. Elizabeth, please.
I don't expect the defense's case in chief to last very long, but we'll see.
Well, I don't know if you've seen mine afterwards. So I would need to know.
I have such a disgusting look on my face if I was a juror.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Can I ask you, speak into that microphone, keep your voice up, okay? Thank you. Counsel.
Thank you, Judge. Good afternoon. Tell us your name, please, and spell it.
Allison Ozga, Allison. Last name is Ozga.
You know Lindsay?
I do.
How do you know her?
Lindsay's my sister.
And
imagine that.
Can you tell us, are you close to Lindsay? Do you live near each other? Do you socialize? What type of relationship have you had with her?
We're very close. We have not lived in the same state for about 10 years now, but we do communicate, and I do think we're very close.
And do you text with her on a regular basis?
Yes.
And you talk on the phone, do you?
Occasionally.
Directing your attention to the fall of, actually heading into like Thanksgiving and Christmas of 2022. Do you remember that time frame?
Yes.
And did you have occasion to see your sister during that period of time?
Yes.
And let's direct our attention to, let's say, Thanksgiving 2022. Had you noticed any change in Lindsay's personality or any observation of how she appeared to you?
I will say on Thanksgiving in particular is the first time I saw her in person after quite some time. I had known she had not been doing well via text message communication that we had. I think on Thanksgiving, she, her mood did not look good, her energy, she didn't seem very energized. It definitely seemed off from how I've seen her in the past.
And were you aware that that carried through from November into December around the holiday season if you had stayed in touch with her?
Yes.
And can you tell us what you observed about her around the holiday season as it related to her, from your observations and your texting and your communications with Lindsay? How did she appear to you at that point?
The beginning of December, it seemed like she very much decompensated. I do remember her saying at one point at the beginning of December, something along the lines of, I'm in a really tough spot. And knowing what she had shared with me previously about how her mental health had been struggling, I had this gut feeling that something was off and that she was really struggling. And I asked her if she was safe.
What did she say?
She said yes at that point.
And you knew her husband, Pat?
Yes.
And you knew the kids?
Yes.
Obviously. Do you recall around Christmas itself and perhaps a little bit thereafter that you spoke with her and that she indicated
I'm gonna start crying.
Basically, I'm not doing okay?
Yes.
Can you tell the jury what you observed about her demeanor or her symptomology when you said she was decompensating around that time? What were they symptoms in your mind of?
Based on communication with Lindsay, and I started communicating with Pat directly at that time, she was reporting her mood was worsening, as she described as depression. She was having more suicidal thoughts. Insomnia continued to be an issue. She was really not feeling like herself.
And did you know that during that period of time where she was telling you about the suicidal thoughts and the issue of depression, that she was seeing doctors?
Yes.
And what did she tell you about seeing the doctors, and if she was on any medication, and if so, what effect did they have on her?
So the first thing she said about the doctors was back in October when she said that she saw a doctor for Zoloft and had a very awful reaction to that Zoloft.
Would that be Dr. Tufts?
I don't believe she shared that specific with me.
Share the name? Okay.
No. And then I think throughout our communication over the couple months of October to December, she did share with me that she was going to doctors, she was getting different prescriptions, kind of all the things that they were trying and different treatments they were looking at.
And do you recall when you were talking with her about her symptoms towards the end of December that she had, in your words, decompensated significantly and stated to you that she felt nothing and that she was scared, things of that nature?
Yes.
What else did she tell you, if you recall?
At the end of December, so I think it was more along the same of, that she is really not feeling well. Her mood is down, feeling numb. She's feeling hopeless. I believe at the very end of the month, she told me she had had suicidal ideation every day for a month.
Do you recall towards the end of the month around New Year's that she voluntarily admitted herself somewhere?
Yes.
You know where she admitted herself?
McLean Hospital.
And while she was at McLean Hospital, ultimately, do you know how she got out of McLean Hospital?
It was my understanding that she was weaning off of some medication she was on, and then was eventually discharged 5 days later.
Now, did you see her or talk to her after she left McLean Hospital trying to wean herself off of the medication it was? Because you don't know what the medication was.
All good.
I believe it was Seroquel.
Seroquel.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Did she tell you anything to the
Seroquel.
effect that when she got out of the hospital that she felt as though this was a step in the right direction? Did she seem as though she was trying to be positive about her life?
Yes.
And tell us about that. Because up until this point, you had observed her decompensating and having these symptoms and suicidal ideation and depression and feeling nothing and scary. When she got out of McLean, what did she appear to you and what did she say to you?
I believe she said she felt that was a good plan and that she was starting to feel better.
So was your sister, in your opinion, granted she's your sister and you're biased, obviously, but was she a complainer?
No.
And obviously she didn't share with you in detail her doctors and medicines and things of that nature. Is that fair?
No.
But you were aware of the struggles and the hurt that she was going through?
Yes.
And then through the month of January, did you have occasion to see her, or were you? Because you still live in different states.
Yes. Yes, I did have an occasion to see her in January.
When?
We went to Cora's birthday party.
And that was at the trampoline park?
Yes.
How did she appear at that?
I think she looked like she was going through the motions of putting together a birthday party for her daughter, but she looked tired. She looked like she was still struggling.
Welcome to
There's a difference in your observation of what you had known your sister to have as a personality.
Yes.
And then, of course, the horrible day. Were you aware, or did somebody call you and tell you that the children had been killed?
Yes.
One of them still survived and ultimately passed?
Yes.
And do you recall who told you that?
Yes.
Who was that?
My mother.
And as a result of getting the call from your mother, what did you do?
I jumped in a car, packed a bag, and I sped up to South Shore Hospital, which is where I was told she was.
Did you see her in South Shore Hospital?
No.
Did you know that she was then transferred to another hospital after South Shore?
Yes.
And what hospital was that?
I believe it was Brigham and Women's.
And you were able to visit her in Brigham and Women's?
Yes.
And did it take some time before they would allow you to visit with her?
Yes.
How long, if you know?
I think it was approximately 2 weeks.
Okay. And then you were able to see her pretty much on a regular basis?
Yes.
And where does your mother and father live?
In Connecticut.
And are you close to them?
Yes.
Can you tell the jury from the time of this incident in January 24th of 2023 up until now, 2026, where has your mother and father been living?
My parents have been spending the majority of their time up here in Massachusetts.
Why?
So that they could visit Lindsay as much as possible.
Because her daughter killed her kids, bro.
Yes.
Was that in a bed and breakfast or a bed and bath, or was it a hotel, or where were they staying?
They've been living out of hotels.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. That's all. You can inquire.
Wow.
I mean, wow. What do you expect?
I mean, that's horrible.
Good afternoon.
Especially to stay at the hotel
Now,
and
when
stay at
Lindsay was at
the
McLean Hospital and she
hospital?
was discharged, did she tell you that she asked to be discharged early to go to Cora's birthday party?
What?
I can't recall.
And do you recall speaking
Nice
to the
answer.
police on January 25th, just a day after this all happened back in 2023?
Yes.
And do you recall telling them that you saw
Going to
Lindsay
prison.
2 weeks prior to the 24th, roughly around the birthday party time, and that she seemed okay?
Yes.
Do you recall telling the police that you spoke to her in phone calls many
So she
times
just said that she
after
didn't.
she was discharged to
Whatever,
McLean,
dude.
and that her tone of voice in those calls seemed better?
Oh, who gives a fuck?
I did not speak to her on the phone. Most of our communication was via
For
text.
kids.
So you don't recall saying that to the police, that the tone of
That's who gives a
Lindsay's
fuck.
voice in our phone conversations was better the last couple weeks since she had been released from the hospital?
I believe when I said that, I meant her tone,
Obviously they are.
via her text messages.
No, not really.
And so her tone in her text messages was better? And do you recall telling police that you spoke to Lindsay on Thursday, January 19th, 2023, and she seemed okay?
Yes.
Yeah, and she just said that.
And that was a phone call, correct?
That was text message.
Text message, okay. So when you were saying spoke to the police, you were referring to text messages?
Correct.
And so in that text message, she seemed fine?
She seemed okay.
So she had just been released from McLean Hospital at the beginning of January, and all of your communications after the birthday party were text messages, is that correct?
No. She's right.
I believe so, yes.
Oh, shit.
No
Just
proof.
so we make sure
I can say I'm fine. I can say I'm fine in a text message if people believe it.
Exactly. No, that's
Exactly.
the fuck the matter?
Because she's saying that she was speaking to her and she felt she was off and she was this and text message.
She just said that. She just fucking said she saw her. Her mom saw her, her sister saw her, her cousin saw her, they all saw her.
So fuck you saw her.
January 4th, 2023, all of your communications were via text?
Yes.
Did you visit her at her home that month?
No.
You didn't reach out or call her at all, correct?
I reached out and called, yes. I did not visit her at her home, no.
When you called, did she respond? Did she answer the phone?
I'm sorry, let me backtrack. I can't recall whether I made a phone call. I can recall the majority of our communication between January 1st and January 24th was via text message.
So there could have been some phone calls.
I cannot recall any phone calls.
No, get her.
Who cares? It's her sister.
You are a licensed social worker, correct?
Correct.
And you're a mandated reporter, correct?
Yes.
Ooh.
And at any point in time between January 1st, 2023 and January 24th, 2023, did you have enough concern about the safety of the kids or the safety of your sister to file a report as a mandated reporter?
No.
Thank you.
Oh, imagine that.
Okay, thank you. Let me step back.
Fucking sister, dude. Get the fuck out of here. What a bitch.
All right, we're going through these quick.
Yeah, why make the fucking sister? Like, why wouldn't this fucking family suffer?
I would call Paula.
Bring in her other sister. Come on, bro. As soon as she would have said, let me backtrack, and I'm a juror, everything she just said goes out the window. Sorry. Ain't crying now, huh?
What?
She's his mom.
Poor woman.
right, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, I'm going to remind everybody else, just speak into the microphone if you can keep your voice up, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Afternoon. Tell us your name and spell your name, please.
My name is Paula Musgrove, PaulaMusgrove.
And this is Musgrove. Fair to say that you are Lindsay's mother?
Yes, I am Lindsay's mother.
And your husband is
No,
correct?
Yes.
You've been here for every day for the trial, is that correct?
Yes.
You know, I said late.
I just have a few questions for you.
Can you shut the door, please? I'm live.
Obviously, you
Who is this
tell
again?
us about Lindsay when she was a kid. Was she a good kid?
That's her mom?
Good student, that type of thing?
She
Is her mom?
Yeah.
I missed it. People can hear me.
was
Her mom.
a very good kid and an excellent student. Very excellent.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Sorry. Gosh.
Comment.
Sorry.
Yeah, I got
Good
my
morning.
friend.
It's Monday, August
Fuck, what did
17th, and we are here for day 14 of the Lindsay Clancy trial.
You're good. I have a good time anyway. Leah's calling me.
In between January.
Huh? You gotta go.
Yeah, I've been up here for 2 hours.
All right.
Leah's come in like twice. I told her I'll be on a little bit.
All right. I'm gonna watch it more.
All right. When you're, I don't know if I don't even know if she's still going live or not. But if whenever you're off, come over to Annie's.
Oh, 4:30, right? I'll go over there 4:30.
Yeah, I don't know. Did she said it already?
I don't know. I didn't check it.
I don't know either. But yeah, she's gonna play the Stu thing if you haven't seen it yet. So
Yeah. I'll go over first.
I'll meet you over there.
Okay.
All right, homie. See you
right.
later. Whoever's still here. Peace.
Probably nobody.
See you guys.
Bye. Thanks for coming up. All right, go back to her mom. Sorry, I missed
January 1st and January.
that. That's his sister. Sorry. I don't know if you to me, but
Oh, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Wait, I'm
So, as
confused.
yeah, don't worry. Yeah, I'll get back. Fucking it up.
In 2023.
Yes.
And do you recall?
Myself and my husband would try.
I did not speak in between.
Sorry. There we go. I'll start there. I don't know about this one.
And I felt it was the best thing that ever happened to her. And she would do anything for her children. She was just a loved mother.
Now, in 2022, Callan was born. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did you stay in touch with Lindsay and Pat during that period of time, the spring into the summer of 2022?
Yes.
And how often would you see them or talk to them, or what would you do? You go to cookouts, or would you have parties, or how would you socialize?
Myself and my husband would travel from Connecticut to Duxbury at least 2 or 3 times a month, as well as them coming to Connecticut to visit us.
And would you agree that in the summer, for example, of 2022, that Lindsay and Pat were active with the kids and were pretty happy?
Very happy, yes.
Did you observe in the summer of 22 any changes at that point in her personality and the way she was acting with her friends in society?
In the summer, no.
And they were having a fairly good summer.
Yes.
Did you notice at some point a change in Lindsay's demeanor?
Yes.
When that was?
It was sometime probably around the second week of October.
What happened that you noticed?
I noticed that she had become very anxious. She told me she was anxious about going back to work because Callan was having trouble taking a bottle and she didn't feel right about leaving him.
And as a result of that, did she tell you that she was going to put off going back to work?
Yes, she told me she was applying for an extension.
Now, did you know at that point that she was going through any issues involving depression or anxiety or having any suicidal ideation or anything like that?
At that point, no.
At what point, if any, did you become aware that your daughter was suffering from this symptomology?
In late October.
And how did that come about?
She sent me a text message.
And do you recall when that was?
Yes, that was on October 20th.
Now, Your Honor, the government has introduced into evidence the entire of the phone dumps, if you will, and I think they put it on a disk, and it's probably thousands of pages. But I do have the text thread that deals with that time frame in October. I'd like to offer that so that it's apparent what I'm referring to, rather than having to search through thousands of pages of disks.
Say hi. Say hi, everyone. Sorry, I didn't mean. Hi, everyone. Smile with me. Everybody here in America?
No,
Okay. They may be admitted.
So approaching.
Hi, everyone. I'm not flirting.
276.
I put you on camera.
Now, the text message that you're referring to, would that be on
What do we do?
October 20th of 2022?
Yes,
And do you have that on your phone right now?
I do.
Can you just pull that up for us?
All
I
right.
can. Just give me a moment.
There's Sterling. It's amazing. Come here.
Okay, I have it.
Kelsey, do you have a copy maybe that she could look at?
Oh, I have a copy.
Yeah, that might be easier for the witness.
So I'm going to approach you with this board and ask
All right.
if this is a copy of the text that you're referring to.
Yes, it is.
Would you read that to the jury?
Mom, will you please come up and stay with me for a bit? I'm really sick. Something is wrong. I had horrible insomnia all night, and I just don't know how I'm going to get through the day. I started taking the medicine my doctor prescribed for anxiety, and I think it's made things worse. It's just really scary, and I don't want to be alone.
You want to write about this?
Objection. It's already in evidence.
What do we mark it for identification?
Wait.
Is that text within the? Trust? Well, I know you would, but we already have the.
Here.
No, we're going to mark that for identification. The text that is been referred and read to is within Exhibit 276, which was just off.
I'm sorry, which is what?
I think it was within Exhibit 276, which was within that thread that you just offered.
Okay, so I will then, that would be 276, so that will be over here. As a result of receiving that text, did you then come up to?
Hold on a second.
Exhibit W for identification.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Wait, I'm
So
confused
as a
now.
result of that,
Yeah.
I thought he was saying the blown up version is not admitted as evidence, but the actual printed version was. So I don't know, but let's just keep going because it doesn't matter really.
Did you come up to Duxbury?
Yes, same day.
And tell us about that. What happened that day at the end of October?
Lindsay had been, I believe she went to the emergency room that day and she'd come home. She was feeling a bit better. She told me that she couldn't sleep. She was very anxious and she was afraid.
And how long did you stay with her?
At that point?
Yes.
I believe at that point I stayed for about a week.
And was your husband with you?
He came later. He didn't come directly with me then because he was still working. So he came later.
I never asked. What did you do for work?
I worked for Weight Watchers.
And you're retired?
Yes.
How about your husband? Is he working now?
He recently retired.
And what was the nature of his work?
He was in photography.
What kind of photography?
School picture photography.
For yearbooks and things like that?
Yeah, and school pictures, and you had your kids' pictures taken.
And he just recently retired?
Yes.
Is it fair to say that during the month of October into November, into the holidays in December, that you and your husband would stay with Lindsay and the kids?
Yes. I stayed more than my husband because he needed to go back home to work.
Sure. You were staying with Lindsay. Can you tell us your opinion as to her condition? Was it decompensating? Was she getting better as time went on through November and December into the holidays?
Through November into December, it was not getting better into the holidays.
And you knew she was on medication at that point?
Yes.
You knew she was seeing doctors at that point?
Yes.
So tell us, is there an incident that came to your mind that you recall that occurred on one evening that indicated to you how seriously she was suffering?
There were many. One particular evening that was disturbing to me was that, I mean, she was afraid to be alone, and she actually asked if she could sleep with me.
When was that?
That was late November, early December.
And did she indeed sleep with you on that occasion?
She did.
Continuing on through the holidays, did you guys get together for the holiday, Christmas, or Thanksgiving, if you recall?
Yes, I was down there probably most of December through Christmas Eve, and then I left on Christmas Eve to come home to see my other daughter and her family, and then Lindsay actually came to my house later the day on Christmas Day.
Was she with Pat?
Yes.
Okay, and the kids?
Yes.
During that period of time, did you make further observation as time went into January? Oh, back it up. At some point, she voluntarily went into McLean Hospital?
Yes.
You knew that?
Yes.
How did you know that?
I was there.
What do you mean you were there?
I was at Lindsay's house staying with them.
You take care of the kids?
Yes.
And it's fair to say that Pat's parents, mom and dad, also stepped up, taking care of the kids, helping out during this period of time?
They were there, I guess, when we weren't there. I didn't really see them, but...
Right, because you guys would be different time frames.
Right.
But you were all pulling together as a family, is that
Right.
correct? January, leading up to January 24th, do you recall, and can you tell the jurors what, if any, observations you made of Lindsay and her condition?
Lindsay had lost a lot of weight. She had become, during this whole time, paranoid about different things that really she shouldn't have, really weren't logical to become paranoid about. She would mention that this wasn't her mind. She would say to me, this isn't me. I've never been like this before. And I would agree because she wasn't. She was attempting to go through the motions of her day, take care of the kids as best she could. She didn't want to drive. So at times when Pat didn't go pick the kids up at school, I would drive Lindsay to pick the kids up at school because she was afraid to drive.
Did she express to you concern that in this time frame that people at the school, teachers and other people would be able to know what she was thinking and would think that she wasn't a good mother because she was sick?
Yes, she said the school knows something's going on because I'm not driving my car. They see that I'm not driving my car to pick the kids up.
Do you recall the end of January that she made a statement to you about the medication, in her opinion, what it was doing to her mind?
Yes.
What did she say?
She said that she couldn't remember anything. The medication was pretty much just destroying her mind, and it wasn't her. She said, this isn't me. I just want to feel better and enjoy my kids again.
Now, I know that this is difficult. In December of 2022, do you recall the time that you were in the kitchen with Lindsay and Patrick and she made a statement about her state of mind to her husband, Pat, and you were there?
Yes.
I know it's difficult. Just tell us what you remember.
I remember her being very nervous. I remember her saying, I just have to tell you guys something. And then she told us.
What did she tell you?
She told us that she had thoughts of harming the children.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much.
Why don't we take the afternoon recess at this time? We'll come back.
You should ask a lot more questions.
Cross-examination. All right. So, ma'am, you can step down.
Thank you.
Why the fuck didn't they ask more questions? Why did he stop there?
All right. So, members of the jury, we're going to take the break at this time. We expect to have you back about 2 o'clock.
Why did he stop there?
Okay.
All rise, please. Your
Why the fuck did he stop there? I need to ask Allie this.
Wise. All right. Counsel, can I see just for a second? Just kind of time-wise.
I need to ask Allie that. Why the fuck did he ask more questions?
Yeah, this is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. Let's see what you guys are saying.
It was really hard to watch.
Thanks for the trophy, Aaron, Irish, Auntie M. Look, I'll charge it, but I'm behavior.
We're going to mark that for identification. The text.
Tell us.
All right, agree.
Talk explanations of his behavior to the testifying expert. And it goes on to say there was nothing similar here.
That day, correct?
Lorelai said her mom came in from lunch. What? Saw it on another stream. What the hell are they showing? Well, we're at a sidebar on Court TV, which is supposed to be the pool camera. So, unless someone's showing outside. Yeah, I think they were sitting behind her. I think, they made an exception for the grandparents.
All right, so we're ready for the jury?
Yes.
Get some water up there.
Are you watching this? I know, right? Way more questions, right? Like, what the fuck? I don't know how our state of mind is now. I'm shocked, man.
Reddington's wrapping up his mint. He's got some Altoids over there.
Why did I ask more questions? I agree. Like, I don't feel to hear from her. But we can't, Like.
Court is back in session. You may be seated.
For the purpose of the record, we return back to the trial. Commonwealth versus Lindsay Clancy. All parties are present. 277.
Oh, it's not part of it. Okay.
Sorry.
And you were asked about some
allowed to. Lorelai said,
ask her what she meant by that.
I believe I remember Pat asking her if she felt like she couldn't be alone with the children, and she said no.
And after she made those statements, did you have any thoughts about committing her?
No.
Did you have any thoughts about having her come stay with you in Connecticut away from the children?
No.
Were you concerned for the children's safety at that point in time?
No, because I was there.
Okay. And you were asked about some text messages in October, and those are now an exhibit, I believe.
Yeah.
Exhibit 276.
And
so you talked about the text on the 20th when she asked you to come and she was having a hard time, right?
Yes.
A day before, on October 19th, she had sent you a different text message stating, "Hi, Mom, would you ever consider coming to stay with us for a couple days at a time to help with childcare so I can work?" And talking to a therapist and doing a lot of thinking, I actually think going to work will help me, but it's really hard with nurses' hours to get childcare that we need. I'm thinking if you could come like Sunday to mid-Tuesday, it'd be really helpful. Just a thought. Do you remember that text the day before?
Yes.
And did you agree in a text message that you said, "I can come and help out"?
Yes.
And then after that next day is when she said she was having trouble and wanted you there then, and you went that day, correct? But you said you were there for about a week, but there's a text on October 20th that's not included in this exhibit, where on October 24th at 2:36 p.m., you send a text to her saying, "How are things today?" And she responds, "Good."
Okay.
Remember that?
She was laying in bed? She was in
Yes.
the basement? Or did you leave?
So were you already home at that point when you were asking her how she was doing on the 24th?
I must have been home at that point. I honestly don't remember. I was back and forth so many times. So the time frames are really jumbled in my head as far as how long I stayed any particular time.
And so you would go and help out when they asked you to, and then you would go home when things were calmed down a little bit. Is that right?
Not exactly right.
No. And she did say on the 24th that she was doing good that day, correct?
I don't recall, but if that's what the text says, then.
Who cares? Who fuck matters?
Why are you going to hover over? Turn like you were before. Give her a minute to breathe.
So she told you at that point on the 24th she was doing good, right?
Who gives a fuck?
You could have this page marked as the next exhibit.
Well, now we're putting a single page in.
Right.
Oh, it's not part of it. Okay.
Now, you talked about a time when you went to her home and you actually ended up sleeping with her because she didn't want to be alone. Was that October 20th visit?
No.
When was that?
That was, I can't exactly remember when. I'm going to say probably sometime in November, the latter part of November, or maybe the early part of December.
Did she tell you why she was afraid to be alone?
She just said she was afraid to be alone. And one reason I believe she said she didn't know if she was going to be able to sleep, but mainly she was afraid to be alone.
And at that point in time, did you consider having her committed to a psychiatric facility?
No.
And did you feel the need to call 911 that day or get her immediate assistance?
No.
You mentioned that in January, you saw her and she lost weight. She seemed paranoid about things, seemed to be going through the motions of each day. How often did you see her in January of 2023?
In January, I can't exactly remember how many times I saw her. We were again back and forth.
So we have exhibit 238.
So she's going to ask this after every strange occurrence or whatever. I suspect she'll ask it again. And so did you call 911 at that point? Were you scared at that point? Did you commit her at that point? Each for the different points. And I blooped back.
In January, I can't exactly remember how many times I saw her. We were again back and forth.
So we have exhibit 238, which have all of your text messages with Lindsay in January of 2023. And I just want to go through some of them with you.
Well, then hand them to her.
Who cares, dude? So why? She's getting worse, obviously.
So on page 17 of the exhibit, this is on January 4th, 2023. So the day before she was discharged from McLean. And she sent you a text stating, "Think I'm coming home tomorrow evening, !" I talked to the doctor and I made up a follow-up appointment with my other psychiatrist besides Rebecca for Friday morning. So she said she'd be okay with me leaving Thursday around 5. Do you remember getting those messages?
Yep.
And were you staying at the home helping out with the kids at that point?
Yes.
And did you go to Cora's birthday party on the 7th?
I did not. It was a children's party. I stayed home with Callan.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And do you recall when you went home?
I don't recall.
I'm looking at page 28, and there's a text from Lindsay on January 7th, 2023 at 7:02 p.m. Where it says, "Make it home okay," and you said, "Yep." Does that make sense that you would have gone home on the 7th after the birthday party?
Yes, if that's what the text says, yes.
Doesn't matter.
And then on page 29, we have text messages between yourself and Lindsay on January 8th, where you ask how things are going today, and she says, "Good, going to the Science Museum." You say, "Great, that will be fun. Sleep good last night." And she said, "I actually did, with less Ativan, so that was good." Do you remember that?
I don't recall the exact text messages.
Do you recall her texting you about going to the Science Museum?
No, I don't recall that.
Do you think looking at them might help?
Sure.
I'm going to show you page 29.
You give a
And then
fuck.
page
Nobody's fucking
30.
saying this didn't happen. This is not a dispute. Some other thing. Sure. Whatever it says.
Does that refresh your memory?
That's what the text says, yes.
And then on
Shame, dude.
page 34, you ask how the museum was today, and Lindsay sent you some photographs and said it was fun. The kids really liked it. Do you remember that?
I don't really recall the Museum of Science experience or text, but if they're there in the text messages, then they were sent, yes.
Okay.
Who cares?
Then on page 39, this is January 10th. You say at 9:48 a.m., "Good morning, how are you doing today?" And Lindsay responded, "Good, at the gym with the kids." You said, "Nice, still sleeping good?" And she responded, "Pretty good, yeah, not perfect, but enough." And you said, "Are you feeling any better during the day?" And she said, "So far, a little bit." They said a week off of the Seroquel should make more of a difference, so a couple more days till that, but I do think it's helping being off. And you responded, "Okay, a little at a time." Do you remember that conversation?
Sure.
So I don't recall the exact conversation. I think I probably texted back and forth to Lindsay almost daily during that time. So I don't remember the specific text messages, but I would say if they're there, then that's what we sent back to each other.
Okay.
Makes sense. What the fuck are you going wrong?
And then there were further text messages that day.
Cherry picking.
Where you say, "How was your day?" later on in the day. And she said it was good, played with the kids a lot, were able to go outside, Kingsbury Club and gymnastics, kept them busy, and me too.
What about the other
So do you remember her talking to you during that time about going to gymnastics and going to the Kingsbury Club and things like that with the children?
I don't remember the specific text, but I do remember her doing things with the children, yes.
Who cares? I don't know.
Then on January 11th, the following day, you sent a text. Excuse me. "How are you feeling today?" And she responded with a photo of Callan drinking out of a Mary Lou's cup, saying, "We have another Mary Lou's fan." And you said, "Decaf looks like he's enjoying it." And then later on, you asked again, "How are you doing today?" And she said, "Hi, Mom, doing all right. Nothing new, really, just taking it day by day." You said, "Still feeling a little better." And she said, "A little bit." You said, "Sleeping okay." She said, "Not great last night because Cora was up with a bellyache." Do you remember that?
So again, we texted so many times daily, twice daily, maybe 3 times daily. So I can't say that I remember the specific text. I do remember the picture of Callan with the Mary Lou cup because that stands out in my mind. But the specific text going back and forth, we just did it so often that I can't say I remember the specific text you're reading back to me. Okay. But again, if they were there, then we sent them.
Right. And do you remember Lindsay talking to you about Cora having stomach issues during the month of January?
Yes.
The belly aches off and on?
Yes.
And then January 13th, again, you're checking in with her. "Hi, Lindsay, how are you today?" She said, "Hi, Mom, pretty good today. How about you?" And you asked about the little ones, and she said, "All good. Went to the gym this morning, just hanging out, and now they have no school today." And then the following day, again, you're checking in. "Hi, Lindsay, how's your Saturday going?" She said, "Hi, Mom, it's going well, just hanging out. It's yucky here."
Oh, shit. Yes, bitch, yes. The camera's unplugged, shit. Whatever, man. Get down. Get down. Come on, you fuck. You're stuck. You're stuck. Give me this. Shit, sorry.